And we are back on YouTube, episode 154. This is the show about nothing, the radio show about nothing, podcast about nothing. And if you have not seen us for a couple weeks, go hit that Patreon, man. We have been active, dropped a couple on there, a little remote, but go ahead, talk to them, Rock.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome back. Episode 154 of the show about nothing. I am your co-host, D-Rock. That is Ish to my right. We is ready to get things popping in this thing, man. Hey, man, we live in the greatest city in the world. The sun is back out, which means the women is back out in the dresses and the biker shorts and the leggings and the tank tops, and they looking like they looking
the workout skirts.
Come on, man. They doing it like they doing it around here, man. And I can't do nothing but be grateful. Yeah. I can't do nothing but be grateful, Lord. That's all I can say, man. Honestly. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. So shout out to everybody in the city of Atlanta, and shout out to those watching outside of the state. Shout out to my boys that's been subscribing lately and let me know. Shout out to West, man. I really appreciate all of the support, bro. If you guys can, please post the episodes, share them. If you know any music executives, if you know any rappers, any basketball players, whether that's high-level high school, college, or professional, let us know. We would like to pod with them. We would like to have them on the show. We are trying to grow this brand, and we would like you to help us out. And to do that, you can do exactly what Ish just said at the beginning, which is go subscribe to that Patreon. It is only $3 a month, and I know you have $3. It is in the bio below at patreon.com/nothingatl. It is only $3. And once you click subscribe, you then have to click pay. Do not just click subscribe. You will not get any content. You have to pay the $3. Thank you very much. Let's get into this thing, man.
Yes,
how you been, Twin? I ain't seen you in a minute.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a crazy couple weeks. It's like spring now officially. Like man, listen, God showed a beautiful favor on me today. I woke up this morning, my mom called me. It's like 8 a.m. She said, you know your car window's down, right? I was like, my car window? No. I was like, nah, I didn't realize. I go outside, my back window is like all the way down.
Oh my gosh.
I look in the back seat, it's just nothing but pollen. It's just nothing but pollen to an entire yellow back seat. I'm like, oh my God. Like, if anybody know me or follow the show for years, niggas know, like, allergies is probably one of my top 3 biggest ops. Like,
for sure.
Yeah, I got up. I was up at 8 a.m. vacuuming my fucking back seat. But listen, God showed me favor. I'm not sneezing. Took my meds. Feeling good. It ain't go jinx it so far, but feeling good. I appreciate it.
So, man, over the past week and a half, I've had some adventures, man. I've been a few places, and one of the places I went to was Taylor's niece's soccer game. She's 6, and so she's in her first level of it's crazy. First level of organized sports, and they're playing soccer. So I go down there, and I'm ready to cheer on the team and for them to get the victory. But the soccer game is just parents rolling balls out there. It's just like...
And kids running back and forth.
It's just 11 kids just follow the ball, and whoever gets to it first, just kick it as hard as they can.
Literally.
And they just repeat for 45 minutes.
It's crazy.
It is the funniest thing I have ever seen because I sympathize with this kid. I see myself in this kid. Yeah. The kid that don't got no interest in doing nothing that's going on.
Right.
It's 11 kids chasing this ball. Yeah. And kid 12 down on the other end of the field doing spinning circles,
looking at
cartwheels, looking at grass. Yeah. hey, Brandon, go play.
Yeah.
I'm straight to him. And then the ball come to him. Oh, he was like, and he just kick it as hard as he can and go back to the other end of the field. Don't even worry about where the ball goes.
Nope.
My type of player, man. My type of player, dog.
Yeah, kids are guys because, like, a kid will never lie to you. He not going out there and fake it like he want to play soccer.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I know before y'all got here, he said he didn't want to play soccer. And y'all brought him out here anyway. He still do not want to play soccer.
And at that age, you can start to see who can be an athlete. Like, that be the funny thing is, like, it got to suck as a parent to go to that first practice or pick up that first ball and be like, oh, it's no hope here.
Oh, yeah, it's not him.
It's not him. It's not in him. Yeah. It's not nothing I can build in him.
That's a fact.
It's not nothing I can grow in him. It's just not in him. Pause all of that.
That's why he was practicing in the summer. Pop saw it. Said, this one right here. Yeah, he got it.
But yeah, man. So that's what I've been on. Other than that, man, just running through the city, enjoying these parks, enjoying these women's, and doing what we do, man. It's been a beautiful 2 weeks, man. I'm ready to get back into it. So let's start with early morning commotion. this morning with Jay-Z, man.
Yeah.
We haven't been back to really speak about it, but Jay-Z has announced 3 shows since we left.
Yeah.
Roots Picnic and 2 headlining shows in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx.
Yeah.
One night, Reasonable Doubt 30-year anniversary. The other, the Blueprint 25-year anniversary.
Yeah.
What a moment, what a moment, what a moment.
Yeah.
What is your reaction?
A million people in the queue. Listen, niggas can say whatever they want about HOV. Y'all, that's my thing. Y'all can lie about HOV for as long as y'all want.
For as long as you want, gang.
Niggas know who the GOAT is.
They know it and they know it.
Niggas know who the GOAT is.
They know it and they know it,
like,
gang.
Jay-Z, like, first of all, I want to say kudos to you because you have been, like, predicting this for probably, like, a year and a half now. That HOV is going to do exactly this. He going to pop out, do a couple shows, maybe an anniversary, drop an EP or something. But that was definitely just like, oh, wow, this is super fire. There's a million people in the queue. I'll never get a ticket. But from someone who did get a ticket. And
I did not get a ticket.
You did not get a ticket?
No, Nelson hold me, twin. Yeah. Me and Nelson been talking since Thursday about buying tickets together. I called him before, and I'm like, I don't call him before we send a voice message back to each other. And I'm like, yo, Taylor wants to go to the Blueprint show because Taylor, like, not the biggest Jay-Z fan, but she like concerts, and she know, like, what this is and what this means. So I was like, Taylor not paying a lot, though. I was like, so if that ticket more than $400, and, like, she probably not going to go, so don't worry about it. The tickets was what they was, and they told, and he knew that. So instead of texting me when they was in the queue, because I was 800,000, and I sent that in the chat. I wasn't getting in, and he was like, he was in a Reasonable Doubt, so he wasn't even trying. He couldn't even get a Blueprint show. Right. So Steve-O was the only person in the Blueprint queue, and it was like instead of texting me like real quick, he was like, it was too much going on, and so him and Steve-O got 2 tickets, and I don't got shit. So
that's crazy, fucking baby.
So I'm gonna try again tomorrow. Hopefully, I get in tomorrow. I did the 1 o'clock pre-sale today, and I was 43,000, and at 21,000 they closed it.
That's fucking crazy.
So it's mayhem going on. The good thing is, good/bad, is a lot of this still is bot resellers, and people don't realize that. Like Ticketmaster and Vivid Seats and TickPicks and stuff, they'll still have tickets available. Right. So I'm not worried about not getting a ticket. I'm worried about getting a bad ticket.
Right.
That is my frustration. But enough about me. Let's talk about what. I'm glad we haven't really spoke about this because of the ticket fiasco now. Right. So when you see this and you see the pandemonium that this has caused within our culture, and you see the demand to still see this guy at 55. Right. What does that make you just feel about him and his legacy?
You know, anytime I think about like HOV or like being the GOAT or like what HOV means to rap, the College Dropout came out in, what was it?
2004.
2004. In 2004, after he dissed Mace, he said everybody want to be HOV, and HOV's still alive. And that was 20 plus years ago. Like, the mythology of HOV is ridiculous. And I feel like the demand for this was, like, HOV transcends so many generations. There are millions of giant Jay-Z fans that... Oh, yeah, go ahead. So it's literally like he transcends generations. So there's legit millions of giant HOV fans that never really got to see Prime Jay-Z at concert. That never had the chance to see the Blueprint or Reasonable Doubt in concert. So I feel like this is such a, I don't want to say a game changer for rap, because I feel like it's hard to see other people being like having a million in the queue. But if Ludacris did a word to mouth anniversary concert, middle of Atlanta, one night only, I'm sure it would go like I feel like this opens a door for rap artists who have created elite bodies of work and that have stood the test of time, basically.
I'm going to get back to that because, yes, Lord, we are here. Yeah. I want to first just commend HOV on being him
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous, bro.
The GOAT.
The demand at this age, at this level, what is this? This is literally it's literally 30 years. It's obvious. It's 30 years into his debut. Funny enough, y'all, this is actually year 30 for Lil Wayne. It shows you how young and old Lil Wayne is and how long he's been doing this. This is year 30 for him. 96 was his debut at 14. Or 15, I think he was. So that's fucking crazy. But Jay really is showing you that all that other bullshit is here today.
Yeah. Gone tomorrow.
And gone tomorrow.
Yep.
But that real music, is going to last, gang.
Yeah, forever.
It's going to last. Yeah. That is what this is just showing me and solidifying. I know what Reasonable Doubt is. It's one of my 5 favorite rap albums ever. Yeah. I know what Blueprint is. It's one of my 15 favorite rap albums ever. So this ain't no surprise that Jay-Z in New York, after not performing for 10 years, is selling out a show in Yankee Stadium.
Right.
What is just gorgeous and beautiful about this moment for me is the demand to still see classic level material.
Exactly.
And so I hope this demand that he is getting now is inspiring to the younger artists to stop looking at this as a 5-year, as a 10-year thing.
Right.
This can be your life, gang.
That's a fact.
Jay is 20. Jay came in at 26. He is finna be 56 this year.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And he is selling out a stadium back-to-back nights like that. It didn't take nothing.
Literally.
It took a week of a preparation, and this shit is selling out. And he still has a show for the Roots Picnic for if you can't get a ticket, because everybody goes to a festival. It'll accept anybody. And the festival ticket, $500 cheaper. So he did you a solid. Like, God. I know this is what everybody want, but if you can't get this, you can at least get me with the Roots, which is also some shit you never going to get again.
Exactly.
And so I just hope this is inspiring to the younger generation to show what hard work, what timeless work, and what great art gets you and provides you.
Right.
To your point, we talk about this most influential rapper argument a lot. And I'm one of those guys that hates it. I tell you all the time, the GOAT debate is old, but it is good for the sport. It is good for anything, whether you talking tennis, boxing, football, rap, I don't care. The GOAT debate is just good for the sport because it really puts a spotlight on greatness.
Yeah, that's a great way to say.
What I think in judging and trying to rank influence, all it does is just take away from somebody.
Right.
So I don't think we should be saying this is the most influential and this is second. But you can have a group of guys that are the pioneers, Mount Rushmore of influence in rap. Right. And that would probably be Pac, Wayne, HOV, and Kanye would be my 4, and you can argue some other people, but those would be my 4.
Yeah.
And HOV's influence on rap is omnipresent.
Yeah, literally.
So I say that to piggyback off of your ending point with you, well, no doubt, Illmatic, 35-year anniversary.
Yeah, bro.
Carter 3.
Yes.
25-year anniversary. Nothing was the same. 15-year anniversary. Yeah. There's one, why would you not?
Yeah.
And 2, every time he makes a move,
other people do it.
We follow.
You have to.
It's just what it is, gang.
Yeah.
Watch the Throne drop. Collab albums galore for the rest of the decade. Niggas started wearing sweaters in clubs because of HOV.
Yeah. I'm wearing a jersey. I'm wearing a jersey right now.
The rapper with a label, that is Jay. The I want to be a business mogul and a rapper, that is Jay.
Yeah.
Like, Jay's hand is in everything. It's in everything. And I'm just in awe of this, bro. I'm truly just in awe.
That's a fact. Jay-Z, like, the superlatives for Jay-Z, literally, like, I feel like it's impossible to give too much praise to what Jay-Z has done for rap.
Yes.
And like you said, like, every time he does this, or he does something, usually, other people follow. In this case, I feel like this is a way to, like what you said, extend the shelf life for what your art does. Instead of chasing new art every single time we hear you, like, if you're not able to do that, that's fine. If you've done enough great stuff already.
Look at 50.
Literally. And you don't have to, like, I forget who just announced their tour. It was like about older rappers, but like you don't have to come back for a 25-year, 30 mini stop tour with another artist from your era that you probably didn't collab with, but like y'all fans are similar, just to fill a couple of venues. Like
you talking about Lil Wayne?
No.
No, I'm not joking because he's doing a chitlin circuit tour and people was confused about it.
I did see that chitlin circuit, but Wayne is damn near always touring. So
and I was about to say, that's been a thing that's been going on. The Baby did it, Cole did it, Drake did it, Dot did it. It's been a thing where they're going on the major tour and then hitting like a bunch of weird-ass cities after the main tour.
Yeah, it is weird because I really don't count Wayne because I feel like Wayne is like always doing shows.
Like, Wayne, he's
I mean, like, I don't want to say CeeLo, but like an example would be like if CeeLo and like some other artist did the tour. But like, man, if you just celebrate your great work that your fans love for a night or two, like this can help sustain your career genuinely. Like, of course, you know, I'm not pocket watching Jay, and Jay, I'm sure he'll tell us at some point how much he made from these 2 nights. But like, if you're someone who is an artist, you should be looking at that like, oh, that's free paper. And generally, I own this music. I can perform this music. Like, if you work it out the right way, like that's what Rod Wave does. Shout out to Rod Wave. If you work it out where you have your own production company where you can set these events up, like the right artist doing a week, you wouldn't like Wiz do a week in Philly.
Okay.
Like, you don't even have to be HOV. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why this is such a fire idea. Like, you don't got to be HOV.
No.
But, like, bro, if you're going to do, like, of course, T.I. been in the news a lot. T.I. do 5 nights, 5 different albums. Cool.
What? Trap music through T.I. versus T.I.P.?
Yeah.
Whatever. What?
5 straight. Yeah. And you're good. You're good after that. You are so good after that, bro.
And I will say, I don't want to just give Jay credit in this. I want to give credit to Ross and Jeezy, mainly Jeezy, because Jeezy been running around doing this orchestra show with TM101 with some other hits in between, and it has been banging. And anybody that bends comes back to their pod, comes back to their friends, and says that show is crazy. That's a fact. So I do want to give Jeezy some credit because he is doing this as well. I want to give Wu-Tang some credit because they did it last year or the year before. I don't remember if it was 24 or 25, but they went on tour with their 36 Chambers album and their classics. So, and the Wu is cool because it's 97 members and they all got classic albums. So it's a lot going on there.
That's a fact.
But I do want to say that rappers are doing this, but instead of making this a tour, you make it a moment.
Yeah, and literally.
That is where I do think the difference is. I don't expect like younger artists. Like Lil Baby shouldn't be doing a 5-year reunion of my turn. We're not talking about Lil Baby and young shit. But Drake should absolutely be doing what's your Take Care come out? 2012? Drake should actually be doing a 15-year anniversary Take Care next year.
Yeah.
Like no question, he should be doing a one night only. I don't care if it's in Toronto. I don't care if it's like nobody can go to it, but people in Toronto. I don't really give a fuck if it's not streamed or nothing. I just think that this is such a great way to, like you said, just put a spotlight on the greatness that you've already shown us, bro. Yeah. You don't got to keep searching and trying to prove yourself, bro. Right. You have proven it. So just stay in that moment, bro. I completely agree with that.
And I feel like for rappers and rap music in general, I feel like it's been, because the way the industry was set up, it's always been so, all right, what's your next? What are we doing next? What's your next single? What's your next album? That we have not extended the grace, or artists haven't really figured out how they want to be like, you know, the iPhone came out in 2008. It's 2026. These niggas still selling iPhones.
Yes.
Like, for niggas to be like, yo, I've made something this great. How can we make this great for the next 25, 30 years? And I feel like a lot of that is lost on the back end because we talk about it all the time, but like, niggas go to Metallica shows until like the niggas can't walk on the stage no more. Right. And niggas, and that's the thing about the rock bands live on their greatest joints, their greatest hits. Kiss performed for like literally decades on their greatest hits. So
until Ozzy damn near literally couldn't sing no more, they were performing.
Literally. So I feel like taking advantage of these moments, these things, these classics, because I feel like genuinely for the last 20 years or so, or from when HOV kind of like took over in 2001, like rap and hip hop was so popular it became pop music. So there is so much great stuff for us to look back at that we can look back now. Oh, it's been 15, 20 years since this came out, and like really appreciate that for that time.
Yeah. So In closing, 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
First question, if you can only pick one night, Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, which one are you choosing?
For sure, Blueprint. I love the Blueprint. Blueprint's my favorite whole album.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Reasonable Doubt is my favorite J album.
Yeah.
I believe that I go flip between going back and calling him J and HOV because we friends. Yeah. Just in case you was wondering. But
when I say J, it has the little shits over it. It has the little dots over it.
Ja. But because of Kanye West and Just Blaze.
That shit is going to ring in there, bro.
Them drums on Blueprint, that is stadium music. This is how nerdy I am about rap.
Yeah.
If he was doing the House of Blues, a small venue, I would want Reasonable Doubt.
Right.
If he was with the Roots in a small-ass venue, 2,000-seater,
some
wall-to-wall shit, I want the Reasonable Doubt to gut him, take me back to it. But in the stadium, nigga.
Bro, I got to pull this track.
Turn the music high.
You gonna hear Takeover live.
What?
Yo.
What?
And this is the thing, and it's still, I ain't gonna lie, it's still on the board that I go. Genuinely, it's still on the board that I go. Like, I really want to go to Blueprint. I got family in New York. I'm not paying for no hotels. I'll drive out there. Like, it's definitely on the board. But fam, it's not like Hope not gonna do that show by himself. I'm not gonna do that show.
Blueprint show is going to be.
Fam, like Eminem come out for Renegade.
If Eminem comes out for Renegade, the fake roof is gonna blow off that bitch, twin. That is going to be ridiculous.
Like, bro, there's so much, like, man, that's whole, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's just so many people. Beyonce can come out. Eminem can come out.
Yeah.
I'm not naming anybody else. Any rapper that's a rapper other than 50 Cent can come out at this concert. Like, it is going to be insane. And I think both nights are going to be special. I don't think he's going to cheat you. And that is the thing about these artists is when it's time to do what they do, they do what they do, bro. Like, you're going to get the very, very, very best of Jay. I know he is rehearsing. I know it ain't gonna be no backtrack. He don't even like that shit.
Right.
Like, it ain't gonna be no backtrack. It's
gonna be live.
It's gonna be live bands.
It's gonna be live.
The mixes is gonna be crisp.
Yeah.
It's gonna be everything you want and then some.
Let me also say this. It's so funny because when I pulled up last week with Nelson was here, I told you I just randomly watched the Free Hoover shit. Kind of like the same thing. Like, all right, we in this football stadium, but like, Kanye, like, it's a moment. Kanye came out, first song he did was Jesus Walks. Like, he didn't come out playing around with niggas.
Yeah, bro.
Like, the moments, like, these people are going to, like, this is why HOV is who he is. And I will say, because you mentioned, like, having a bad seat.
Being his friend. Oh, sorry.
That too. But having a bad seat, I will say, I feel like it's a plus. It's in a baseball stadium, too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a plus. Because if it's in I would say even a football stadium or a basketball, like if even it's like, let's say the Garden, you could get some shit seats in the Garden.
Yeah.
But with it being a baseball stadium, like even if you are like not as close as you, like you're not on the floor, like super close, you're gonna have a pretty good view of what's going on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And brother, he got tickets on the stage, bro. They got bleachers on the stage, bro. I know that shit is crazy. If I knew this was coming 6 months ago, I would have saved my 3 bands for that. I would have done it. I'm not spending 3 bands off of whim. I ain't got it like that. But if I would have known this was coming, I would have had no problem paying. Because I think with the non-presale, it's 2 bands. And to sit on the stage for a 2-hour performance of Jay on some once in a lifetime shit, I do think that's worth $2,000. I ain't got
way more than that.
Yeah, and it's gonna come with a bunch of free shit. You can get merch. You can have all the concessions for free. You can make that a 3-hour day, 4-hour day, like. That ain't no problem. But and the best plan in the world, legal in New York, boy, this finna be a night, boy. It's nothing you gonna do to keep me out of this show, bro. Like, I don't want to sit in the 400s, but I will.
What day is it?
It's July 11th, bro. It's a Saturday in July in New York, bro.
That's a lot of time.
It's a Friday and Saturday.
That's a lot of time, twin. March, April.
This shit is gonna be insane, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm there. I'm there, bro.
This is gonna be insane, bro.
Like, we're there.
I'm gonna cry.
We're mic'd up. We're mic'd up there.
I was gonna talk to you about that. We won't do it out of air, but I was definitely gonna talk to you about that if you can. But secondly, the Roots picnic. Because what I was thinking was, I might just go to both. I might do the Roots and then the Blueprint show because the Roots picnic only $250, and I don't need to see nobody else. But T.I. and J. So whenever T.I. come, I'll get there. Whenever J coming out, I'll get there an hour before. And that'll be it. I don't really care to see nobody. And Brandy, I do want to see Brandy. I love Brandy. But yeah, so I'm really happy, bro. But my last question to you on this was, actually, I have two. I have two because you brought out the starting and not starting. So what song does it start with each show? Reasonable Doubt start first. I go Dead Presidents.
You gotta go Dead Presidents.
I go Dead Presidents to start. But am I wrong?
No, I like Dead Presidents.
You think you start with Dead Presidents?
I think it would have to be Dead Presidents start. And I still think you go harder City for Blueprint. I think you go hard. I think you let that sample walk it in. So because I don't think he's gonna go in order.
I was thinking. But, okay, so let me add a caveat to this, as I always do. Yeah. He might come out the PSA both nights, and that would obviously make perfect sense. So let me reserve that to the side. Just let's say the first song he plays off these albums. Right. Assuming he's not playing the intro and doing it start to finish, because I don't think he's gonna do that. Yeah. So, assuming it's not PSA and it's not just the intro to the album, Reasonable Doubt, I'm going Dead Presidents. Yeah. You said Heart of the City, I'm going You Don't Know. I think he coming out with them drums. And I think he might let that bitch rock a couple times and just sit there. Bro, just let you feel them bitches. Is
crazy, bro.
I cannot wait, bro.
Blueprint is so good.
It's so crazy.
I love HOV. I was listening to Blueprint 2 the other day. I love HOV.
I've been listening to Blue and Reasonable Doubt all week, bro. Yeah. All past about 10 days. And then my last question to you is, you can't say Kanye, I can't say Wayne. What album do you want this to happen for? And pick the city, too.
I'm gonna give you two answers. I'm gonna pull a rock. I'm gonna try to split the difference because I don't want to miss anything. Selfishly, right?
Okay.
Culture in 10 years.
Yes.
Culture in 10 years.
Yeah.
Culture in 10 years. I need that. Like in Atlanta, one night at whatever they call in the Falcon Stadium in 10 years. Like,
yes.
And just like overall, genuinely, like that's I know we might have to like. Wait, who'd you say I couldn't say?
Kanye.
Okay, I can't do Kanye. All right, I was going to say Kanye, but
I forgot.
I forgot that.
He got so excited.
Damn,
he got to think about Blood on the Leaves live.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see a one night graduation.
A graduation show with. I would spontaneously combust.
But if I would have to go under one. Bro, Good Kid, Mad City, like real deal. Woo, like we're gonna do the songs. Like,
woo, yeah. So my first pick for my legend, is T.I. Urban Legend. Oh yeah, I need that. I need that personally in State Farm Arena. Yeah. I need that.
That's a fact.
But my sleeper album, and I'm not going to say Teflon Don because y'all know I would say Teflon Don. But my sleeper album is I Want a 10-Year Anniversary of Barter 6. A 10-year anniversary of Barter 6 would go crazy. Now, Thug is a horrible performance. It'll never happen. I'm just wishful thinking. But if he could really rap them songs, 10-year anniversary of Barter 6 in Atlanta, and I don't even want this big. I want this at the Tabernacle for 2 nights. Some grimy shit. Yeah, bro.
So like some real trench shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
you ain't got to worry about a stadium.
What you talking about? Fuck that.
Yeah, I will say, we got to add this on the list of like would never happen, but a blonde 25th show. I would not care the price. Would not be enough money to keep me out there.
Not enough.
I'd crash the U.S. economy trying to get to that shit.
And too late. But and the last one, since you bringing up Frank, ATL Aliens Twin. Throw your hands.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Hopefully 3K seeing this, like, bro, 3K, we love you enough just for you to be Andre 3000. Like, if you just want to come back.
Dog, like,
be Andre 3000.
You feel me? You feel me? Damn. So sad all the time.
Yo.
All right. We did 30 minutes of rap, and guess what we're going to keep talking about? Rap music. Yep. So, J.cole.
Yeah. I actually don't want to. We did 30 minutes on rap. We have 35 minutes total. I am so tired of J.Cole, bro. Oh my God.
Actually, I want to start with something else.
Okay.
Baby King.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, you were in here. Grace was in here. Shout out G6.
Facts.
and we spoke about Baby Keem's album, and you said it's your album of the year, it's the best produced album of the year, and I was like, it's good music, it's cool, I'll fuck with it. I have changed my tune on that album, and I bring you behind the fourth wall. Me and Ish have been talking about, like, we want to start doing a month later with these albums. And that's what the Patreon is for, partially. Like, and probably 3 weeks we'll do our follow-off episode, just revisit it, because in this hip-hop media space, I feel like we're moving past music too fast, and we want to be a part of the change in that. So just want to bring that up, or why I'm bringing this back up. So I've been sitting with Keem's album, bro. It's incredible.
Yeah,
it's past good.
That shit is crap.
I'm not gonna do that to him, bro. This album is past good. I owe him this explanation. This album is truly fantastic. It is so smooth. The production, as Ish said earlier, is incredible. But Good Flirts has grown on me so much, and I'm not listening to. I think I was still trying to get a read on Baby Keem. Yeah. Because I didn't do a deep dive of Melodic Blue. I just really liked the songs with Kendrick and 16. Right. But I didn't really do a deep dive of everything else around that album. I just listened to it, skimmed through it, and moved on. This album I really sat with because you spoke highly about it, TB spoke highly about it, and I saw one more review that of people with opinions I respect. So I was like, let me sit with this. Yeah. And it feels so good, gang. Yeah, dog, it just feels so
that nigga
good.
Knows music.
It's so smooth. And yes, bro, that's my conclusion is you truly see he is an artist. He is a rapper. I don't say he's not just a rapper. He's a rapper, but he's a complete artist. He can do it all. You can tell he has his hand in production because the album, how cohesive the album sounds. You can tell he understands what his fans are looking for based off the quick different hits like Dramatic Girl, the difference between Dramatic Girls and Casino and Good Flirts and Sex Appeal. You understand that what his audience wants, but I don't need to give you too much of it. You need one Sex Appeal. You don't need 4 on them.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to give him his props. Yeah. And because we're moving to the J.Cole album and the J.Cole response, and I wanted to see, after coming off of that, if what you heard from J.Cole with his interview with Nadeska on Apple Music and Cam on his show on Revolt, has that changed the way you feel about the fall off? Or are you just annoyed with J. Cole take the music away?
So this is crazy how like the world works. I was just scrolling on Twitter and saw like a DaBaby meme from like 5 years ago. It was like DaBaby music isn't good enough to separate artists from reality. I will say with the fall off is good enough for me not to be mad, like, and stop listening to it. But like, bruh, that shit is so frustrating, bro. Like, I don't even know how really to describe it. It's like J. Cole's like your homie who could really hoop, but like, it's just annoying. Like, J. Cole like your homie who could really hoop, but annoying as fuck at the same time. It's like, I will say him not putting anything about the beef in the album kind of gives him this pass to talk the way he's talking right now. Yes. But like at the same time, like it is so fucking frustrating hearing J. Cole like try to rewrite fucking history that we was just there for. Like it just happened. We were there for it, bro. Like it was not hate campaigns. Like niggas lost. You lost. You lose the NBA Finals. Niggas put your face on Netanyahu. You lose, nigga. You get treated a certain way on the internet. Nobody was running hate campaigns before. Like, oh yeah, we want this side. And like what frustrated me so like the most about J. Cole, and genuinely, like I feel like J. Cole is the most hypocritical nigga I have ever heard speak, is because in this Cam shit, he was like, yo, niggas showed how they really feel about Drake, or like I forget what he said, but like really like niggas have been feeling this pent up anger and then finally had a way to let it out. Yeah, basically. Yes. But like, and then he tried to act like niggas were hiding that until just at the drop of the dime switch. Nigga, you did that. You did that to Kendrick Lamar. You've been on Kendrick dick for years. And at the first time that first of all, you were the first person to drop a full diss in this entire thing. You were that first nigga. And then on that diss, after dick riding him for years, you tried to say that his discography was mid and nobody cares about him. And then for you to instantly walk it back the next day, or not the next day, but like at your festival, that is one thing by itself, right? But for you to accuse fans and other people of like starting this hate campaign and doing something to Drake that we literally saw you do to Kendrick is like, it is so fucking mind-boggling. Like, in one clip, he'll be like, yeah, I was at my festival and I kind of knew, like, he was telling the desk that he knew, like, the beef was, like, the biggest thing going on right now. And naturally so, because you were the three of the biggest stars in the world. But at the same time, nigga, first, you dropped the disc, left it on your album for the entire week, for the first week, and then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, niggas was thirsty. You was thirsty. You were, like, J.Cole is literally the person he is describing in all of these interviews. I understand, like, I am super okay with him backing out of the beef. I am tired of the, like, reframing in history because Drake lost, and he's trying to make it sound like niggas were mean to, like, niggas bullied Drake. Like, that he was victimized away. Like, no, that is not what happened. That's literally could not be further from what happened. So I'm over that shit. Yeah. Yeah, like, is that not dick riding?
So, ultimately, my headline for this would be J.Cole proves he's a really nice guy.
The nicest guy in the world. Genuinely.
That's what I got from these two. This is a clip I haven't seen before interview, so I do wonder if this would shape my opinion differently. But when I hear the full interview, but when the desk I watched all hour and 7 minutes of it, and this I watched this clip today. So, two things with Cole for me. One, J.Cole really wants to be at a certain level of peace and zen within himself. And that is the most important thing to him more than anything in the world.
Right.
And that has been my biggest eye-opener from this situation is that he truly was hurt by what he did to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that he killed him and that he said anything out of line. And that's what people kept talking about. They were like, why is he acting like he dropped some nuke and said some wild shit? It's like, he wasn't speaking to any word he said on that disc. Right. He was speaking to the fact that he made a diss song.
That he went from 1 to B. Like,
yes.
A to B that quickly. Yeah,
yes, literally. He is mad that he let the internet, he let his friends, and he let his ego get in the way of who he is. And he fucks with Kendrick Lamar. That is his friend. My question to you is, what do you feel, or how do you feel, fuck the big three, is just big me? How do you like hear that? How do you hear it's two ghosts left and I see two of them kissing and hugging on stage and then come out and say, that's my friend and I just couldn't hurt him and I could, like, I don't understand that. That is what's confusing.
He told both y'all niggas, get up with me. Get up with me right now.
Like, so I don't understand because Kendrick threw consistent shots towards Cole from like that to the end of this beef. So I do not understand why he feels this strong connection or relationship with Kendrick when it's he said in that interview they don't really speak like that. He was like, it's nothing like we used to. I want to text him, but like we don't really talk like that. So it's like y'all aren't friends. Y'all are cool. Y'all cool, but y'all aren't friends.
I think it's your coworkers.
And if you are in this sport, and a motherfucker come out and challenge you and essentially put a target on your back like he did with the like that line. Mm-hmm. Where is the hunger to just prove you the best? Because you didn't have to. Because our whole perspective of this whole time was I swore up and down. Schoolboy Q told J.Cole something that to pop out. Yeah. And change his whole mind. And unless he's leaving out a major detail because he's trying to keep shit P, which I don't believe he is trying to do. I believe he is telling his God's honest truth. That's not the case, and that changes how I feel about it. That changes how it does not change how I feel about the apology because I know who J.Cole is now, but it changes how I feel about him going about the beef the way he did. Yeah. And that is just frustrating because I do think Cole is one of the greatest rappers on this planet. Mm-hmm. And I was, when Like That came out, I said, I know what Kendrick's going to give me. I know what Drake's going to give me. But I'm most excited for Cole to throw his name in his ring and really show his pen because I think Cole is the best rapper of the three. Remember we were having this argument.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I'm just disappointed hearing that. That's my main thing. Yeah. And then secondly, I'll keep this one short. I hate to say this about J. Cole. Yeah. I truly do. It's just not in some niggas.
He's sweet. Respectfully, though. But, he's just a good dude.
With the utmost respect.
With the utmost respect. Like, J. Cole's one of the best rappers alive. It's not in him.
It's just not in him.
It's not who he is.
No.
It's just not who he is, bro.
Because you don't hear everything we just went over that Kendrick said and then get in the interview a year later or a year and a half later and be like, that's my partner. I just felt so bad, bro.
Fam, J. Cole was walking around with stakes in the summer. Kendrick said, if my niggas walk around with sticks, it is not a fucking wood. Walking around with sticks is a tool, my nigga. First of all, what you just said was so important because I was so mad at J. Cole, I really didn't process everything like you were just saying, especially because we shot J. Cole so much bail about the Schoolboy Q shit, the apology. We literally built a timeline like, yo, this makes sense. I understand. First of all, if Schoolboy Q didn't say nothing to him and he legit just couldn't sleep and it was eating away at him, Kendrick get 10 boogeyman points off jump. That nigga is way scarier than I thought. I'm going to add 10 more boogeyman points onto his total. But secondly, it is so, you're Mr. Pump Fake. You're Mr. Pump. You're your gun is for fashion. You are not going to blow. You spent 2 years talking. I done put more rappers on pause than Cam and Mace. I bet you ask him, I'll diss anybody. Won't nobody get out of line. If I diss you, you know I sent it like it's caller ID. You have been pump faking this gun. It's bro, you seen Lottery Ticket? Have you seen Lottery Ticket? It's we found out James' gun was fake. Mm-hmm. It's oh yeah, this is not a real gun. Yeah. You wasn't gonna smoke nobody here. That's not in you, and that's why it's so frustrating. You were on one. He talked about the beef like he wasn't in it. And that's my biggest frustration. He talked about it like he's a fan. Like he didn't have no part in it. You had a giant part in this beef. Going back to, niggas was breaking it down for me today about Jodeci Freestyle. Drake was dissing Kendrick on Jodeci Freestyle, apparently. And that maybe have been right before Control, which might have started everything. First verse of Jodeci Freestyle with Drake talking. Super gas if you listen back in that mind frame that he might be talking to Kendrick. But all the way up to first person shooter, you knew what y'all was doing in that video. And you knew what you were saying on the end of that song. When you recreate the picture of Messi and Ronaldo, and you're saying it's just me and Drake, and we're the Spider-Man meme, and it's us two, it's a big three, but it's really us two, you know what you are doing. So when that nigga tell you to get up, and it don't, he hasn't said anything other than, yeah, y'all niggas get up with me. I really don't fuck with Drake, but it's time to prove that this nigga is a problem, and you drop that and then walk it back. It is just it is the biggest, it's like he's James Harden. It's the biggest what the fuck difference in your tone was different.
And we came in here after 7-minute drill dropped and was like, he didn't want to say that.
He didn't want to say that.
And now I just got all the proof in the world. We were right about that.
And shout out to the J.Cole. Shout out to the J.Cole niggas because with 7-minute drill, this was it's crazy how long ago this was. You know, I was in spaces and the J.Cole niggas are very vocal. The J.Cole niggas, I feel like J.Cole fans are bolder than he is. Yeah. And that's been a big problem for J. Cole. And I feel like J. Cole fans, y'all kind of wear some of this responsibility because when 7-minute drill dropped, y'all niggas was telling me 4.5 minutes was a warning shot. dropping an entire song with a beat switch. Shout out Conductor, crazy beat switch. Niggas was telling me 3 verses and a hook. That shit was a warning shot. No, that nigga gave it that nigga really went in there. I don't know if he gave it his best because he didn't really want to, but he tried. This is what he wanted to do. Niggas was like, yo, this is just a warning shot. And that's a diss song. Because it's weak, don't mean y'all get to change the frame and be like, oh, he was just warning him. And I was telling y'all niggas, no, he tried. It's just not in him. That's not his body. He's just not a killer. Stunner not here, so he can't complain. But he just don't got that dog in him. Sorry. And that's the thing. The best rappers alive, I feel like you used to have that dog in you a little bit. But it's really not important anymore.
No.
It's not.
It's not.
And no disrespect, but like Wayne lost to Pusha T, nobody cared. Drake, not tough. He lose a couple beefs. Nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore. J.Cole, it's okay. But you got to stop talking like you'd smoke any of these niggas because you had your opportunity. And you didn't.
Yeah.
I wish Wale smoked him. All this is Wale's fault. I might clip this and send this to Wale because I fuck with Wale. Wale friend of the show. I know. I'm sure Wale be watching pods, but like Wale should have smoked that nigga in 2016, and we would have never had this problem.
I completely agree with everything you said, Ryan. You know, we've been on the opposite sides of this table. We've had a lot of classic debates in the last 2 years, speaking on J.Cole and Drake and just this whole situation. And I truly am just hurt, bro. Like, I can't believe that this is what he chose to say. Like, and I respect it. Like, at the same time, I respect him because he's living his truth. He's standing on his square, and he's saying what he feel, and he being himself. And as a rapper, knowing like what can come of this, and knowing how this paints your character to be from the perspective of the persona a rapper is supposed to have, I understand that it takes a lot of courage and a lot of self-awareness and maturity to have this perspective and to be able to come out and say these things in an interview. But selfishly, as a rap fan, bro, I just, like, where's the dog? Where's the care? Like, I just can't get over the fact that Kendrick said what he said about you, and you just keep talking about he your friend. And, like, the thing about the Cam and Mace thing is, like, I mean, not the Cam and Mace, but just Cam with the whole, I hate that this happened on the Drake, I hate this happened on the Kendrick, it's just, like, that let me know it's just not in him. Because why do you hate that? Nigga, this is Drake's fault.
He deserved that.
Like, he deserved it. He lost.
That's my thing. Niggas like, I hate this happening to Drake. Nothing happened to Drake. Like, he lost. Nobody intervened to make him. There was no something that happened to Drake. He got beat up. Why are we acting like the nigga, like, yo, somebody, like when Rihanna got robbed? I hate that happened to Rihanna.
Yes.
I don't hate that Drake, who been begging for a fight for 10 years, lost the fight.
That's like Manny Pacquiao knock out Floyd Mayweather. We'd be like, man, I feel bad for Floyd.
I hate that for Floyd. Nigga, you crazy?
What? He lost, man. He lost the fight.
And that's what's so frustrating is like, you're like, like J. Cole saying, I hate that happened to Drake and people were running hate campaigns and saying how they really feel. You tried to make that happen to Kendrick. You tried to do that. You took one of the best albums ever, critically acclaimed. Niggas have it top 5, top 3, and said that shit was boring. Coming from J. Cole, which is like I don't think J. Cole fans understand. Like that's why I really can't argue with J. Cole fans as much as I can with Drake fans because like J. Cole said to More If I Was Boring and couldn't sleep. Fam, he couldn't sleep at night. He couldn't sleep. It was eating away at him.
Dog, like, that shit is crazy,
It's
bro.
not in you, bro.
It's not in you.
You think Kendrick said that shit and went to bed, had the nicest sleep. Probably slept 5 hours, woke up 5 a.m.
Probably went to go do some burpees after that.
Yeah,
like,
bro, the picture came out of you seen the picture in the studio like that?
Yes.
Biggest smile on his
biggest smile in his face.
He not sweating that shit at all.
Went to fucking Nobu after.
Yeah.
Got sushi, dog.
And
like,
even to shoot Drake some bail because I don't speak positively about Drake on the show a lot. Niggas swear I hate Drake, but like we have, and I feel like especially me, I will always give credit for Drake not backing down. Even if we feel like he underestimated Kendrick and Kendrick is like the lyrical miracle, like it would have been a hard task. Like Drake still went out there and was with that shit.
Yes.
Even when he wasn't necessarily the one talking crazy on first person.
Yes.
He stood on that shit and went to war and was cool with it.
Yeah.
I feel like I respect you more for dying on your sword
Me too.
than shooting and then I'm going to apologize. And you can say whatever you want, Kendrick. I'll take it on the chin. And then you're doing a media tour about, I wish you niggas was nicer to Drake. Nigga, fuck out. Like, that's my thing. Like, nobody, like, for Drake to be the victim, I would not have to be around when the beef was going on. I would have to be somebody
literally,
what happened.
Literally, bro.
Because before, even, that's why it was so ironic. He said that shit on Cam. Like, before Not Like Us came out, even when Euphoria was out, Drake's star power and influence on several internet shows, podcasts. They was on The Breakfast Club, obviously rooting for Drake. They was on Cam and Mace show saying Euphoria was mid because it was too much rapping and it was too long. And that push-ups won the beef, and Drake is still up after Euphoria. Like, it was several, Gillian Wallow.
Academics. Ish from the Joe Budden podcast.
Bro, listen, that is one of the funniest rewatches ever. Like,
in life.
Like, Ish is like, Antoine. Like, but the entire internet has been on Drake's side for 10 plus years.
Yes.
Acting like the entire internet was ready to see Drake fall just wasn't true. He just lost. Like, do niggas think, like, shout out Buddha. Buddha told me this earlier that, like, if Kendrick lost, niggas would feel the same way. Did niggas feel that way about Meek?
No.
Who felt bad for Meek Mill?
Nobody.
Like, that's my thing.
I did.
J.Cole was at OVO Fest rapping back to back. Nobody cared about, nigga, you lost. This idea that if Drake would have, dropped push-ups, dropped Family Matters, and Kendrick dropped him 9 months later, you think niggas would be like, well, yeah, he lost, but we can't talk to Kendrick this way. We can't have these hate trains and campaigns. Niggas were if you typed Kendrick's name on Twitter, niggas were replying to your comments with bots. Talking about that nigga, like, having sex with salamanders and all a bunch of weird-ass internet shit. Like, the idea that the internet or a bunch of people, like, conspired against Drake is the weirdest shit ever. And I don't mind it from the Drake fans because they're just going through, it's just cope. Every step has been a different cope. It has been like, oh yeah, no, he gonna reveal some shit about Whit. Like, every week it was a different cope. And one of the copes that hung around is Kendrick is an industry darling, and the industry came together to protect him from Drake, which is insane. Like, calling Kendrick the industry darling, them same niggas in the next sentence would be like, yo, Drake has been carrying rap for 30 years and put everybody on.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
It's just no consistency in logic, and it only makes sense if you don't, like, if you have never heard of Kendrick and Drake, that shit would track.
And what I'm confused on is, like, why is there this notion that we were running hate campaigns on Drake, bro?
Dog.
He was just losing a battle and we spoke about it.
Yeah.
Like, we spoke about it in an entertaining way. This is entertainment at the end of the day. So, yes, niggas are going to throw some sauce on it. Niggas is going to act crazy. But everybody at the end of their conversations would be like, that's still Drake, though.
Dog.
Every time we spoke about it, we would end the conversation like, hey, we would be up here like, yo, he's never going to be the same, caveat. But that don't mean nothing for y'all. Yeah. That just means something for Drake and his ego. Like, we're only speaking on, like, hey, factually, he's still going to be bigger than y'all. He's still going to stream more than everybody except for maybe Kendrick every few months. Like, he's still going to look like one of the biggest rappers ever. And if he want to drop 7 more albums, they all going #1. Right. We kept saying that. We kept reiterating that this don't take away from nothing he's done. Right. The only thing I said that I still stand by that was, like, maybe dramatic from the beef is I just don't think you can have Drake over Kendrick on an all-time ranking list because of this. You can have them at 3 and 4, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, but I just feel like Kendrick got to go over him because of this moment right here. Facts. I feel like that's how bad he got beef. It's the same way I feel about Jay and Nas. Yeah. Like, I feel like Jay just kind of got it. Jay just kind of got it. And people think Nas won that beef, but, like, that's just... So, So, that's my first thing is just, like, I don't think people were running hate campaigns. And then secondly, I don't think a bunch of people was piling up on Drake to get some shit off that they wanted to get off.
Yeah.
Ross shit was explained perfectly. You did some whole shit to my partner, and I'm talking to you about it now.
Right.
Rocky and Drake been beefing over Rihanna for 6 years.
Yeah.
That's not new.
Yeah.
Future didn't say a word about him. Metro is a producer.
Yeah.
And is there anybody else I'm missing?
No, I don't think so.
Like, what? I'm trying to think of everybody he dissed in the middle of in the second verse of Family Matters. It was Rakim. It was Ross. That Ross disses. Okay. Yeah. What he said that shit with and somebody that nobody really know y'all niggas. It's so crazy, bro.
I got a big house, a bunch of land where niggas don't even know y'all. But gotta Uber the bitches an hour just to pay for the blowjobs. Like, bruh, I will say this because I know if the Drake, we're probably gonna clip this for TikTok, and the Drake fans are gonna be in the replies. Like, but all the celebrities, Serena came out at the Super Bowl. Those are not niggas piling on Drake. Those are niggas that hate you and are happy you lost. That's what I'm trying to say. Is there's a difference in Lil Wayne came out of nowhere and said, fuck Drake and everybody that love him, his head up his ass. Like, where the fuck Lil Wayne come from? What Drake are you? This is niggas that the only one that was like, oh, that's a little surprising is Ross. But Ross came out and told you right after he dropped that song, he did this, and this to French, and I love French like my brother. Exactly.
Boom. And everybody else was self-explanatory. Yeah. I don't think Future did nothing wrong. I still don't think Future did nothing wrong because I think when you make your name on, I don't really give a fuck about nothing that going on. I just make my music and move around, and I'm quiet. I don't talk. I don't do interviews. I don't really think a nigga dropping this on your song and you never mentioning it. Future did that We Don't Trust You tour for a year and a half and never played Kendrick's verse. Yeah. Like, I think that's a testament to, like, the type of way he felt about that. And, like, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with this. That song's just hard, bro. I ain't taking this off this song.
I'm not taking it, bro. Future no hits, and Future has planted his flag and some street nigga shit.
Yeah.
Like, we're not rap beefing. Future not rap beefing with y'all.
Yeah, bro. Like, you give a fuck about a rap beef. Yo. And Drake know that. That's why Drake and Future probably got music together again. They say Future on Iceman and shit like that because Drake understands Future's perspective. So I just disagree with Cole's whole point. I disagree with everything he said. I'm disappointed in everything he said because I felt that he had something in him. He's proven to me he just don't. And that is really disappointing to me as somebody who is a fan and thinks he is one of the greatest rappers that's ever touched the microphone and just has a pen that I think will work so well in a battle with the way he was able to storytell, with the way he's able to flip shit. So many technical aspects of him as a rapper would make him a great battle rapper. So it's just so frustrating that shit is not in him. And again, my anger does not come from, I am disappointed in the, I stepped out of the beef, the reason why. I'm not mad about it. I understand, like, I respect it more than anything.
Thanks.
The shit he said to Cam about Drake is dog, shut up. Just shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.
That's just corner on the cob. And the last thing I want to say is I am immensely disappointed as someone who was, like, I was kind of on the J.Cole, like, might be becoming one of the best rappers. Like, I was late to it, but I was receptive to it. Especially leading up to the beef, I was open in that, like, if J.Cole performs a certain way, it's going to change how I look at him. And if niggas want to say that's fair or not, they can decide if that's fair or not. But the rules I had for Cole, I had for Kendrick. Seeing Kendrick in war, move a certain way, rap a certain way, talk to niggas a certain way, absolutely changed not how just I look at him, how everyone looked at him. If niggas disagree with that, you're just not living in reality.
And I will say, I've been doing this show with Ish since 2018. This is my brother. This is my dog. And not only do we do this show, we probably do an extra pod a week in a group chat. Between the two group chats, we got arguing. So I speak to this nigga a lot. Yeah. His tone on Kendrick did change after that beat.
Literally,
he did not. He fucked with Kendrick. Do not get me wrong, but we did not speak about Kendrick in the way we do after that beef. He is 100% telling the truth.
I feel like pre-beef, you could not compare Kendrick or Drake.
Yes,
you could say these are the part of the big three, like in the time frame.
And you could say Kendrick makes better albums. But that's about it.
Fact. But you couldn't really say like I would have Kendrick over Drake all the time.
Yeah,
that's hard to justify. But like, so this is the thing about a moment this big. Coming through in a moment this big doesn't change just how these rap disses sound, because they do sound incredible. Like, as good as Not Like Us is boppy wise, that first verse is one of my favorite Kendrick verses. Yes. Like, when he get on there and say, any rapper, he
Yes.
a free throw.
Yes.
All of them free
Yes.
throws. Nigga, like, certified boogeyman shit. Like, I told y'all who I was. Y'all thought I wasn't this way. I am. That doesn't just change how I hear that song. It makes me remember when we was watching the pop out after he won and after he did Euphoria, he played, what is that shit? Oh, damn. If I had to smack a pussy ass nigga, I'm gonna make it. Like, all your other music sounds differently now.
Yes.
Like, and the same
Stop
thing.
playing with me before I turn you to a song.
Stop playing with me before I turn you into a song, my nigga. And it works like this for other people. Like, Pre-Beef, Red Button was one of my favorite Drake songs already. But after what had happened, Red Button has become like probably one of my top 5, top 10 favorite Drake songs because it's literally a prelude to the beat.
I clearly need to listen to that song again.
Bro, look, I'm telling you, it's so good. We genuinely could like stop right here just for a second, just to listen to it because I love that song. Like, he's literally like, oh yeah, it's so funny because we didn't know why Scary Hours 3 dropped right after his tour. Red Button, he's telling you he knows something is coming. He knows something is coming. And there was rumors of Kendrick sending this to Metro, not Future. Kendrick sent that verse to Metro, not Future. So I think that's why it colors a certain way for Drake, because it went to Metro first. So when they're making this collab album, that's probably why Future don't play that like verse, because Metro added that to the verse. You remember when they did the Rolling Loud and Travis Scott was like, yo, play it like that, play it like that. It was a different like that, and it was just Future rapping on it.
Yeah.
So when Kendrick comes in with this crazy verse, he sent to Metro with, they say Metro chopped just like that part because it was supposed to be longer. But do we know if Drake heard? I mean, it's possible Drake,
for sure,
maybe not have heard the verse, but caught wind of it. So if you, like, in Red Button, he's like, basically, it's like his 616 in LA, where he's talking, he's reserved in like, oh yeah, we're about to go to war. This shit is about to happen. This shit is right around the corner. Like, yes, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, bro. So that is a excellent just 2-year look back at the beef, bro. That Red Button is definitely a prelude to this, bro. That is a ridiculous level of rapping, bro. Drake when he hungry and mad is nobody like him, bro. This has been really good. I'm really glad we're back out. I'm really glad we're back out with this music and we getting the conversations flowing again. It felt good to really just talk rap for a good hour. I'm happy for Cole, man. I'm going. Nope, I can't say that yet. But yeah, man, I'm excited for his tour. I'm excited to see what else he brings with this rollout. I know he's probably going to do a few more interviews. I'm excited to see, since he went on Cam, I want to see what go on the Joe Budden podcast and face a little challenge and to see how they feel about him. I don't think he's going to do that shit. I do think he would. I just think Ice can't be there. I don't think Ice should be there. But
you don't think Ice should?
No, I don't think Ice should be there. I actually think Ice is slowly talking his way off the Joe Budden podcast.
I think he's been hating on. I've seen that on Twitter a lot.
It's like he's just so like, you know what you're getting from him every time. Yeah. And it's like it's different with it's like it's cool when Joe, you never know what version of Joe you're gonna get. Facts. Flip, you never know what Flip is gonna walk there. You never know what Flip, Mona the comedians, you never know what they're gonna say, what's gonna come out of their mouth. It could be anything. But Ish and Mark, like, you know what you're getting from them, but they're so smart and so well versed. Right. It feels like you're getting a different version of them, even though they're staying on their square of who they are. Shit, yeah. With Parks is Parks. And then, but with Ice is so like, he's really there for the music and for the nigga shit and the nigga shit. Yeah. And the problem with him, in my opinion, is you just know what Ice is gonna say before he say it, and he doesn't want to explain himself about shit, and that's the weirdest shit to me as a podcaster.
You're on a pod.
It's saying like, I just don't like this. Yeah, like that's my reason. Like you can't continue to do that for 6 years. Right. Like it's boring. Quick little side note about the Joe Budden podcast, which is I watch like a TV show. I watch every fucking episode. Thanks. So my bad. But man, it feels so good to talk music. So my last question to you, music-wise, is got GNX. We got the fall off. Yeah. It is one more.
Iceman.
It is one more.
Yeah.
After hearing all of this from J.Cole, because I do think this energy from J.Cole, this perspective of J.Cole, gives you a new perspective on how you feel about Drake and how he feels about J.Cole, how he feels about all of that. So after hearing J.Cole speak, knowing all of the speculation, you done heard a gazillion rumors. Jay-Z got 7 verses on the album. Yeah. So you done heard everything about the album. Right. What are your serious expectations of Iceman, and when do you think it's dropping? Because I think it's coming in 2 months. At the if this album is not by June 1st, I will be shocked.
I would lean closer on the release.
Okay.
I think the release is super soon. I think the release May. I would think early May.
Okay.
Honestly, I think that shit gonna be ass. Jalen.
I swear to God, y'all, he got me, bro. He started that slow shit he do. It's do a build up. I part with my nigga. Like, he do a build up. He get to talking slow. I thought he was finna hit with, like, he got a classical. Yeah, but okay.
Yeah. Talk to me, twin. My expectations for Iceman are, like, genuinely super low right now. Okay. I feel like the space Drake is in you said something last segment that fits perfectly into this. I think Drake as an artist, as a rapper, as a person, his ego was so much more important than any of us thought, that damaging his ego changed who he is as a musician. And of course, I don't know that nigga, so like I'm from thousands of miles away speculating on his mental state of mind. Yes. But I'll tell a story. So Muggsy Bogues was in the NBA for however many years. Muggsy Bogues was 6'5", like
5'6",
5'6" in the NBA. Think about the mental toughness Muggsy Bogues would have to be 5'6" in the NBA against all odds, competing and starting on a real team. He get the ball at the top of the key. Michael Jordan look at him and say,
14 seasons.
He played 14 seasons in the game. Michael Jordan look him in the face, like, shoot that shit, midget motherfucker. And Muggsy Bogues said from that moment, he was never the same. Like, I think he said it on a pod or some shit. Like, he was never the same. Could not, like, mentally, it changed something in him that he just could not recover from. And I feel like this has changed Drake's ego so much. I don't know what Drake has left to rap about, but what people are saying about him, and I don't want to hear victim raps. I don't want to hear as good as What As I Miss could have been, and we talked about it all year. Like, that is the exact shit I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a shallow look back at what happened. If you're gonna do that, really look back. But think about Drake. Think what J.Cole didn't drop a song about the beef. Kendrick has alluded to it, but really didn't talk about it. Drake has been the one consistently talking about it. And despite this being the biggest thing to ever happen in rap music recently, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
So you told a story about basketball. I'm going to tell another story.
Yeah.
This has changed.
Yeah.
But we speak about our longevity in this for a lot. So between 2018 and 2022, when we're speaking about the NBA and we get to the playoffs, I would always say, I don't really care what LeBron did in the regular season.
Right.
I don't really care what Steph did in the regular season because I've seen them do this. I trust them.
Yeah.
I know in the biggest moments, there's nobody in the world I want with the ball in the hand more than I want 30 or 23. But as we watch this new edition of the Lakers, 2024, we'll take it back to the Nuggets series. Second round. They just beat the Warriors. Tough battle with a bad Warriors team.
Yeah.
And they get to the Nuggets round. And I remember watching that series like, this is the first time I've watched LeBron and there's a player on the floor that is consistently better than him and having a bigger impact than him.
Literally.
It was the first time I had ever seen it for where it happened 2 years in a row with Jokic. And like Steph and KD, it was always felt even.
Right.
It was like, no question, Jokic is better.
Yeah.
And so since then, it's always been like, I mean, I know who LeBron is,
right,
but I don't know.
Right, but he just might, like, even if he does, that's what's so crazy about the series. Like, even if LeBron was playing his best, like, Jokic still playing better. Like,
yeah. And unfortunately, that's where I am with Drake. I know who he is. Mm-hmm. I know what he's done.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I don't know if I can believe in him. No. Because the snippets I've heard from him, And then I got one last detail that has completely confirmed everything I said. He ain't been around 40 in 3 years.
What? We just talked about that. That's crazy.
He ain't been around 40 in 3 years.
Wow. Pusha T had the last laugh.
And that changes everything for me.
Yeah.
40 not only shaped Drake's sound.
Yeah.
40 shaped the sound of the decade.
A whole, like, literally a generation.
So, with him not being in the picture to the degree he was, combined with the snippets, combined with the amount of victim rap I have heard, as if somebody did something to you and you just, your ego didn't get inflated and it's not Lucian Grange. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you talk about how Lucian Grange had your worst interest.
My nigga,
Lucian Grange has given you 10 figures, dog. 9 figures, dog. I don't want to hear you talk about how you the victim in this situation as a gajillionaire, bro.
Right.
I want to hear you talk about how you played this wrong. I want to hear you talk about where you are, where you feel, how this made you, how the industry turned on your back when you made you feel. I want to hear about the niggas that you never thought would turn their back. I want to hear how all of that made you feel, but I don't want to hear it from a victim mindset.
Yeah.
And because of Drake's ego, I do not know if he can look at it from any other way.
Nope.
And that is why my answer is I am hopeful, but I have no idea.
Yeah, if I told you 3 years ago, Drake was going to diss LeBron and nobody would care. Yeah. Drake dissed LeBron James.
Yeah.
Arguably the most popular modern athlete and the most popular modern rapper artist.
Yeah.
And nobody cared, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody cares. That's the thing. That is the biggest problem that Drake is about to have, and I feel like Drake fans didn't understand this. And it's interesting how it manifested in the beef where Kendrick has more active listeners, active fans. Drake was always the king of the passive fans.
Yes.
The Passion Fruit has 2 billion listens.
Yes.
And not because niggas are like, yo, I love that. It's because, yo, you walk into Target, you walk into Best Buy.
If you need small talk, hey, you heard that new Drake song?
Yeah, literally.
Could always work.
Literally, just good pop music. But shout out to Melissa Ford. She said this in the Fancy Feast episode.
Always. Every single time.
Shout out.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
She said these passive fans don't have an interest if you win this beef or not. Like, those people who got Hotline Bling and control of the billions of listens, they don't care about the politics of rap.
Mm-mm.
So, with you not having 40 around you for 3 years, coming off this rap beef, you can't call Metro, you can't work with people.
Can't call Nicki.
You barred half the industry. Whoever was at the pop out or knew not like us or reposted a TikTok, it's war with all them niggas. You had war with Travis Scott.
He reposted what?
Yeah, like you keeping tracks of op lists and shit. Like, what is the Drake sound? What is the Drake sound this year? You came out with Nokia last year. That's great. That wasn't your sound. And on that out, even with Nokia, you couldn't even go number 1 with Nokia, which is a banger. Like,
banger.
That is why I am like, shout out my nigga Bird. My nigga Bird asked me this in the PlayStation party. He was like, yo, you think Iceman gonna be good? No, I don't. What is the Drake sound?
And that is why I'm excited.
Yeah.
I will close my part of this, with this is the most excited I have been for a Drake album since Scorpion. I was excited for Scorpion because More Life was ass. Yeah. He was you remember he did the Drake shit where he was like, oh my God, this is the best shit ever. Yeah, so I was excited for Scorpion. But
side A, side B for my real fans.
Yeah, the Brat versus R&B. Yeah, so I was really excited for that. But this album, I am so excited for it. Yeah. It's my most anticipated drop this year. It's my probably going to be one of my most listened to albums this year. And I am excited. I am hopeful. But I truly just don't know because of what you're saying.
Right.
What is Drake's sound? What is Drake going to rap about that isn't going to make him be the victim? Yeah. And my last question to you is, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound crazy, but really sit and listen. And I'm going to start this with Since the beef ended, Drake has released more music than Kendrick and J.Cole.
Yes. Factual. Yes.
I want to ask the question, and I want the audience to ponder, and in the comments, please leave your answer. Can Drake still make a rap hit?
No.
Can Drake still make a hit rap song? Not a Nokia.
No.
I know he can do that. He's going to have that pop bag forever. He's a true artist. But can he still make a true rap hit?
Fuck no.
Can he?
Not even.
Let me know. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. I don't know the last time I've heard him. I don't know the last time I've heard a Drake hit that was a rap song. Yeah. That wasn't featuring nobody, not with Thug and Future. Yeah. That's a cheat code.
Yeah.
What is the last Drake song by himself that is a rap song that went top 10? That went top 5.
Yeah.
I'm talking about stayed there, not what did I miss coming in and leaving.
Yeah. Well,
is it first person shooter? And that's because of J.Cole. Yeah. I don't know if J.Cole isn't on that song.
I think first person shooter, I'm thinking Jimmy Cooks, but Jimmy Cooks fell out of the top 10 super fast. I'm trying to.
And that's what 21 Savage. I'm telling you, a single song by himself.
Yeah.
What's the last one?
I don't think it's in him, bro. Listen, Drake has given us a lot of music. Drake has given us a lot of classic music. I want to wrap this up by I don't want to say issuing another prediction, but I am known as the rap beef guy. Listen, be very fucking careful. Just be careful. I don't think we'll ever get to another rap beef where they're trading songs. But please, let's not pick this back up, Drake. Like that's genuinely what I want. Like if you're gonna talk about it in hindsight, talk about it from your perspective. Don't talk like why are you dissing? Like why are you dissing Kendrick and like name dropping Schoolboy Q? What is your end goal? What? You want him to spin back? Like
I got Drake around too.
He'd get his boots.
I got Drake around too. I say that with all sincerity. I got Drake around too. I do think this is where I'll take this. Because I believe if Drake comes back for round 2, he is the Avengers in Endgame.
Okay, he got nothing to lose.
He got nothing to lose.
Okay.
He don't got nothing to lose. We lost already, gang. We lost already. Half the population is gone.
He killed half of OVO.
He killed half of OVO, gang. We don't got nowhere to go from here.
Let me ask you something. If round 2 is J.Cole and Drake.
Because I can't see that happening. As much as peaceful and as sweet as J.Cole has been.
Yeah.
If Drake get on this album talking crazy, I absolutely can see J.Cole being like, okay, never mind, I'm sorry.
Yeah, literally.
Especially, let me, because I do want to answer this. Great question. Yeah. But especially if Drake's attacks her from the point like, nigga, you a bitch, dog.
Yeah.
Like, that's how and J. Cole feel tried as a man, as a rapper, as an MC, as every level. Like, never mind. I got to prove I'm a G. Like, I am. So, yeah, okay. But, give me Cole. Give me Cole. And why I say that is because I do think he would do the same thing he did with Kendrick. Yeah. I do think he would underestimate Cole. And I do think that the masses would be wanting a Drake win so bad that Cole would have to go above and beyond. He would have to do the black people and be twice as good to get half the credit. Yeah, but you know, I would take Cole in that. I would take Cole in that. But because of how Kendrick made Drake feel, how that went left, I do think that Drake would win round 2, but Drake would have to say something outrageous for Kendrick to respond.
I think he would have to say something outrageous. I genuinely
like name. He's going to have to say Kendrick Lamar dot some K dot. He cannot. There's no subliminal that's going to get Kendrick out of body. It might get a subliminal back on the Good Kid, Mad City, the real story in 2 years. But like
that is my warning because I feel like you're gonna let us. I feel like Drake is never going to say Kendrick name like really like take it there. Mm-hmm. But if he sub Kendrick, I feel like Kendrick gonna sub back, but he's gonna violate him. Yeah. I feel like and the reason I knew you would love this because it reminded me to Kevin Hart. Like his first special was like, yeah, those aren't your lines, Drake. That's not like you should. Are you good? Like you got up real fast. Like, are you okay?
Nah, that is a funny
nigga, bro. Like, you got a fast, Pops. Like, he's supposed to be saying that right now. Like, I don't think that's your line. Like, if Drake come back and sub him, Kendrick is going to violate him on a sub, not say his name, but we're all going to know who he's talking about. And if you continue, like, I feel like you're poking a bear. Like you're poking a bear because he's already so up on you.
Yeah.
It would take, like, a crazy overtaking, and that's the thing. It still might be too late.
Still might be too late, twin. Still might be too late.
Still might be too late, bro. But I think if round two, to answer my question to you, if round two was J.Cole or Drake, I think Drake smoked him.
Okay.
I think Drake smoked him.
Okay.
Because I don't think Drake a better rapper than J. Cole.
Okay.
I don't think Drake is a better lyricist or just rappability. I don't think it's at this point. I don't think it's relatively close. Like if you wanted to argue Drake, J. Cole, I'd for sure entertain it. But Drake a big game player for sure.
Now that I do believe.
Duppy freestyle.
Yeah.
Fucking
Family Matters.
Family Matters, charged up back to back.
Two birds, one stone.
Yeah, true bird. Listen, Drake will lose. Drake will put up a hell of an effort.
Yeah.
Drake, like I think, like a Duppy freestyle putting J. Cole down.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it.
I feel like Drake's a big game player for sure.
I love that take. Drake is a big game player. I completely agree with that. Let's get into some quick hitters and then jump into the sports. So, Tank and Tyrese have announced the verses. I'm very excited for that. I have Tank winning this because I watched Tank's Tiny Desk, and my God, fire, dog, fire. True performer, true artist, and he's a writer. So when you hear somebody sing something they wrote, go watch Neo's Tiny Desk, and he'll go through his hits and be like, all right, now these are songs I wrote.
Yeah,
and you get
whoa. Yeah, you really feel that shit. Yeah.
So I do think this is going to be very close. It's going to be very entertaining. Tyreek and Tank have TGT beef. TGT is Tank, Tyrese, and Genuine. And they have a beef because TGT wanted to do a reunion, wanted to do another album, and Tyrese is being Tyrese in a movie star.
Crazy.
Crazy. So he won't do it and shit. Grind on the internet for 2 hours.
Transformers money.
You know what you're talking about? That Transformer money. Stupid as hell, boy. That's back when residuals was crazy. Transformers on TV every other week.
I ain't picking up no tour calls, nigga.
You fucking crazy, nigga.
You seen Fast and Furious, nigga? You crazy?
I forgot about Fast and Furious. Oh my God, Tyrese don't gotta do nothing.
You seen the Fast and Furious movies, nigga? You're like, what?
And we filming Fast and Furious 19 right now. Nigga, fuck you. But I do got I do got Tank in this. I think this will be an amazing show. So shout out to Versus for continuing that. I do think we're gonna get a good Versus soon. I think we're gonna get one that takes us back, like one of those before the end of the year.
They've been in the news. I don't know. Listen, if the rumors are true, it probably won't happen. But I'd fuck with a Bieber Usher Versus.
Oh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Bieber Usher Versus would
be crazy. Yeah. I also saw Wayne did an interview with Cam Hayward of the Steelers. Lil Wayne be doing fucking anything.
Cam Hayward got a podcast.
Bro, Cam Hayward has a podcast with the token white boy host.
Just a random nerd.
Just a random white boy with the iPad. And I don't know why Lil Wayne is on this podcast. I don't know what he be fucking doing. But he did say they approached him and asked him to do a Weezy versus mixtape Weezy versus. So, and just do that. And I don't know if they're still going to do it. I don't know. It was a clip. I was like, part of me is like, Lil Wayne do some shit. I'm like, bro, if I watch that, I'm too far gone.
That's gonna be for the real niggas though.
Yeah. Like,
if Wayne do a versus with himself, like that's literally just to say I did a versus.
Yes, like, bro.
I like that would be the whole point of it. Like,
like to say I did that, to get a bar off about how I did a versus with myself and did 40 songs. So I did see something about that. I could see that coming to fruition. I heard something about Juvie and Plies, which would be crazy.
That would be tough.
So I believe Versus is going to get a couple really good matchups to end the year with a big one. I believe one they should shoot for that's realistic and would get people going at the end of this year, especially what I believe both of them is going to drop albums, is T.I. and Ross. I think that would be friendly. Yeah. It would be cold. They would respect each other, but the hits would sound like hits. T.I. and Ross are T.I. and Jeezy. I believe should be it. Why T.I. is because he keeps talking about it. Yeah. I do believe
somebody has to do verse with this nigga.
Somebody got to do verse with the nigga, right?
Please do the verse with T.I. Somebody please do a versus with T.I., bro.
The Game in his DMs. I know y'all saw that. F9. Shout out to my nigga The Game.
Yeah.
Lil Russell has gotten kicked off the internet.
Yeah.
He officially took a break. We won. We did win.
The activation was heavy.
And final message to Lil Russell.
Oh, never tweet again.
Thank you. That's short and sweet, bro. Never tweet again. Just shut up, bro.
Never tweet again.
One thing I will say to Lil Russell is, you look, perfect response, bro. We were just all talking about him. Yeah. If Drake can't beat the internet,
you can't.
Why the fuck do you think you can beat the
internet? The internet turns on us all, bro.
The internet turned on Drake, Aubrey Drake Graham, Mr. More streams than everybody ever in life.
Yep.
What the? Who are you to argue with the internet like they wrong and think you're gonna get away with it?
You'll never beat the internet, bro.
So, salute to Lil Russell, man.
Also, Black.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's our guy, bro. That's our guy, dog.
Black
we love
Black.
Yes,
sir.
He is back. Dropped a single this week. It is great, bro. Yeah. It is great. You can tell Black just being in the studio. Just getting better. Like, just getting better. Nothing more, nothing less.
Got a family, raising the fam, working out, making music. He not like into a bunch of crazy shit.
Bird Flu is the name of the song. Love is the New Gangsta is the name of the album, and it does come out in, I believe he said April. May 22nd. Yeah. May 22nd, New Black. I'm excited for that. That is going to be probably my most listened to album this year on the R&B side. I love Black.
Long awaited,
bro. I cannot wait for this. I was big on Since I Have a Lover. Yeah. I believe he waited too long for that, and it came. Then that album came out the beefier, so it just got mixed up.
That's a fact.
I was at the show. The music sounds good. It just was not the time to drop the album. It came at a rough time. So, I think the album dropped like the same week or week after Not Like Us, bro. Like it was just a bad time.
Facts. Yeah.
So what are your expectations?
As you know, listen, Black friend of the show, like personal, I ain't gonna lie. Me and Black go super far back. I don't know if I've shared that with the audience. Sky high expectations. Genuinely sky high expectations. Like I feel like Black is one of those artists I don't mind putting expectations on.
Oh yeah.
Because they have those expectations for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also one of those artists that I feel like could go either way. Like it could be a lot of great rapping on this. Of course, he's known for the R&B. But I'm very excited when it's coming out and what that means for what's on the album.
Wow. Yeah. Great point, Ish. You took the words right out of my mouth, Pauls, because I was about to say Leon Thomas on his album, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
They got one, right?
1,000%.
They got one.
Have to.
Because that's what that May 22nd, that's the weekend before Labor Day, right?
Yep.
Like, it's got to be something on here. It's a reason, right?
It's a joint on there for sure.
Okay.
It's a joint on there for sure. I am super ready. Could not speak more glowingly about Black as an artist, as a person. Great guy, super supportive.
Another album that was announced was one more album got announced that was important. Oh my god, another album got announced. I'll think of that in a second. But Mike will drop the album. Thoughts on that? Because you told me that you listened to that one.
Yes. First thought. R.I.P. Lil Keed, dude. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Lil Keed's at the end of this album, but I wasn't like looking at the songs, so I kind of just heard his voice, and I was like, damn, that's Lil Keed. Got something about that. But I fucks with Mike Will albums.
Yes.
If you have not heard a Mike Will made it album, very underrated on that producer side, because it's weird listening to producer albums sometimes, but I loved it. First off jump, Caribou was on it, so I was listening to it regardless.
My Caribou!
Yeah, shout out to Caribou's out there. We are back up. The verse was crazy.
It was.
But it's a lot of great verses on here. Thug is on here. Cole is on here.
No. Don't skip past that, gang. Thug is on that bitch. Tripping, gang.
Thug is going crazy.
Tripping, gang.
We definitely got some prime Thug on here. But what's crazy, I'll skip him to get to your boy. I like 2 Chainz verse a lot. 2 Chainz verse is crazy.
Tony.
And T.I. verse was tough too. I fuck with Mike Will made. I fuck with the sound of the album. Just generally solid listen. I'll listen to it next year.
I completely agree. Piggyback off of everything he said. Very solid listen. Hey, take what you need from the album, and that's what producers' albums are for. Take what you need from it. If like Mustard created a cohesive project that meant something, and you got that from the rollout. This was obviously a producer compilation album. Take what you want from it, and it's a lot of great music on here. You hit some of the verses. I told y'all that Thug Russian Roulette. Boy, oh boy. J.Cole has a freestyle on here I love. It is really, really, really good. It starts off like he's just chilling, and then he pick up about 40 seconds in and get to snapping. YoungBoy got a song. YoungBoy and Chief Keef got a song in here I like. Travis Porter's on his album. Shout out to Atlanta. J Money's on his album. Shout out to Atlanta again. Mike Will is California nigga, but very, very heavily plugged in and influenced by Atlanta. So shout out to him for that.
And Sway Lee also on his album.
Both closed the album. Amazing. That Lil Keith song you spoke about is incredible. Tizo and Ludacris, what a combination.
Facts.
But the time, Saw Baby, crazy.
I've heard Saw Baby music is nuts.
It's good.
I've heard
his music
really,
is good. His Viking is a really good album. I don't know if that's the name of that album. I don't think that's the name of that album.
Squids?
It's the name of that album Viking? I don't know if it is.
I know because he's always talking about the Squid album.
It's not the name of that album. Saheem is the name of the
album.
Saheem, but yes, the album is really good. So Mike Will's album is very good. I'm really, really happy for him. And Lotto is the artist I was talking about that is dropping out.
Shout out Lotto. Congrats to Lotto. Clap it up.
And 21. You know how it is.
Congrats 21 as well.
So Lotto dropped a fire song. She did something I hate, and she dropped the intro to her song. And I really, really wasn't going to listen to it. But I said I'm going to listen to it one time, and I won't play it again.
Yeah. Great intro. Wow. Fire intro.
It's going to be fire.
Yeah.
It's going to be fire.
Big expectations for Lotto. I feel like Lotto has a lot of potential.
A lot.
Yeah.
Bro. And this is the time to capitalize, bro. Because Doechii is coming.
Yeah.
Doechii is coming. I think this is how I feel. I believe that there is room for one female rapper to be the one.
Right.
And I believe right now it is between Lotto and Doechii. Okay. And whoever drops the better album this year is going to take the crown. I feel like the label and the marketing and the push is going behind Doechii right now. But I think that's just because Lotto been hiding on purpose, obviously due to her announcement. So I think she coming out smashing. I do. I really do. And I believe that was it on the music, man. We hit everything. And then entertainment-wise, a Kevin Hart roast.
Yes. They should invite me. I ain't gonna lie. They should invite. I get that shit done. I ain't gonna lie.
That is, I'm excited for that.
They should let you audition for roast for niggas. They should.
One regular nigga, one regular super fan or some shit.
Imagine how funny that would be. Okay, like, all right, we gonna plan a roast for this nigga, and we're just gonna go city to city for like a week and see really who hates
on
this
some
nigga
could have been record shit.
Yeah, like see who hates this nigga the most for real.
An American Idol for roast is hilarious, gang.
But shout out to Kevin Hart. I feel like it's gonna be hilarious.
Shane Gillis is hosting.
Know how I fucking love Shane. Listen, I love Shane Gillis, bro. But I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like the roast itself. I feel like who it is gonna sound, of course, cliche. Who is being roasted, of course, matters. But the way Kevin Hart will respond to the roast is gonna make it so much funnier.
Yes. Yeah. So Kevin Hart posted a video today and was like, I keep hearing y'all talking about and this is Kevin Hart is a really good celebrity. Yeah. There's some people that are so good at just being a celebrity, and they invite it and they embrace it.
Fact.
Taylor Swift is like that. She's really good at being a celebrity. LeBron is really good at being a celebrity. Kevin Hart just has the personality for it. Dude, yo. Chaperone.
Yeah, you know how that fast.
Chaperone, boy, she hates y'all, dog. Oh my God. The memes about Chaperone they showed this video of a kid walking up to Ariana Grande and hugging her, and it was like Chaperone would have shot her in her face.
Yo, that shit has been so funny, bro.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. That shit has been so funny.
Oh, man.
It was like a Chaperone would have thrown her off the balcony.
But y'all know I'm a Kevin Hart fan, so I follow his content. I follow his posts and whatnot. So I know when Kevin Hart is talking as a brand ambassador, corporate nigga. He got on there on some nigga shit. Was like, bro, this is what I do. Please, I don't give a. He was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a motherfuck. Please come back to me. Yeah. Because please remember, K Hart gets the mic last. Yeah. And I promise you, you guys will not. He was talking his shit. So that got me hyped for, this isn't going to be the
Tom Brady.
I got to give my. Let me tell a joke about my wife because I got $1 billion in deals going on right now. Yeah. So I can't be myself. Yeah. This looked like he finna let it fucking fly.
I can't wait.
And he said it. And I'm expecting it, bro. He said, and all you comedians that got all to say, everything to talk about, it's your time.
Yeah.
I do expect Cat Williams to be there.
I think Cat Williams.
I do think Cat Williams is supposed to be there. And I think that is going to be nigga dumb, and it's fine.
Cat Williams and Kevin Hart go back and forth?
Cat Williams and Kevin Hart back and forth on live on Netflix game. Cat Williams got a new Netflix special come out every 3 months.
Yep.
He got a great relationship with Netflix.
Yeah.
Cat Williams, Mike Epps, and Kevin Hart just posted a picture together a few months ago to like let y'all know, like, hey, bro, it's over, bro. We done beefing.
Type shit, yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, bro.
That's just gonna be
Cat Williams. I believe Cat Williams. You know his Plastic Cup Boys. A few of them will be there.
Yeah.
But Cat Williams, Snoop Dogg, Tom Brady are my 3 locks.
Okay.
And obviously Shane Gillis, I'm really excited for him. That nigga's hilarious.
That's just
Nikki Glazer's a lock for me because of what she did at the Tom Brady roast.
That's a fact.
But I think they're gonna have a few more surprises. I think there's gonna be one that's not sitting up there because they too rich, and that's gonna be Chappelle, Chris Rock, or Eddie Murphy. One of them is gonna come out.
Dave Chappelle would be fucking hilarious.
If Dave Chappelle come out, bro, if he get Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams, nah.
And I love this for Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart is what we talked about, like HOV with the moments. Like Kevin Hart is we kind of grew up with Kevin Hart, so it's kind of great to look back. Like Kevin Hart's one of the greatest comedians ever to do it. Like on the short list of Mount Rushmore of comedians to do it. It like in the GOAT conversation firmly.
He's the highest selling comedian of all time. Like past all the white people, did everything, did arenas longer than anybody. Like the arena run he went on is literally unheard of. Nobody has ever done it in stand-up comedy ever. He changed how ticket sales work in comedy. Literally. Like this is real factual information.
And did everything from a black comedy. Like he kind of followed in the steps of the Eddie Murphys and all those. Like he's the best-selling, touring, funniest, and the movies are also the best-selling, funniest.
Yes,
like
was a box office magnet for a 3-4 year stretch. Right. The Think Like a Man through like Central Intelligence run was magnificent, bro. Like he is a real deal legend. And then on the business side, that's what people don't talk about Kevin Hart, bro. Kevin Hart on the business side is touching $1 billion. Kevin Hart is a billionaire. Nobody he don't talk about it because he do a very good job of not posting his shit. And like that's like you don't see anything about Kevin Hart's money unless Kevin Hart signed a deal that with this network production, he's not in Forbes, he's not anywhere. That is on purpose. Facts. Kevin Hart does not talk about his money. He is a billionaire.
Oh yeah, easily.
Like
easily.
He did that from stand-up comedy, bro.
Yeah.
He is a one of one. And like you said, I like the whole comparison, but he hasn't been around as long as him. But what he did for his industry and what he's continuing to do with the LOL network.
And the Heartbeat Productions and all the other comedians he has under him.
And then he's doing a Netflix show as, you remember the Chance T.I. Cardi B show where they did like the rap Rhythm of the Floor or some shit? He's doing that with comedy now on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Him and like, he's going to be the main host and then he'll have a rotation of hosts coming in. So
I might go in there.
I do believe, I do believe that he is just, he's made such an impact on comedy, on movies, on entertainment, just and like stayed black the entire time. That's never swayed. My favorite moment of Kevin Hart is him not hosting the Oscars. That's my favorite Kevin Hart moment ever in life because they tried to make him do the black people shit where go apologize, get on your knees, go do the circuit tour, and he refused.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
He was like, dog, I apologize for this 3 times. If y'all can't get over it, bro, that's just what it is.
Yeah, oh well.
He went on Ellen, and Ellen was like, your new Oscars host, like, I want you to apologize. And he was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, he looked Ellen in the face on live television and was like, nah, bro, you not finna just keep making me
apologize.
Be a puppet for y'all. Like, and I respected that shit so much, bro. So, shout out to Kevin Hart, man. That's enough. That's 10 minutes on Kevin.
Shout out Kevin Hart.
All right. Let's end with some sports, man. The NBA is alive and well. March Madness is going crazy. Any special moments from March Madness you caught this year? We're not the college basketball people, so we're not finna bore you with acting like we know what we're doing.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a huge college basketball. It's crazy. I have to work during college basketball, so I kind of don't watch it as much.
Okay.
But we talked about it a little bit earlier. Your only 2-point basket being, first of all, full sprint finger roll to win the game. Like, if you have ever hooped, like, listen,
scariest layup in the world.
I'm a bigger nigga, so y'all can't envision me running down the court to shoot that wide open layup. But full speed, like right hand scoop finger roll, like is the scariest fucking shot because everybody gonna be mad as fuck if you miss, and that's a hard layup.
Yes,
like you can't really get to the backboard from that angle. Like you gotta put it right over. So for that to be your only 2-point basket in that moment, salute to dude for sure.
Yeah, Darius Acuff Jr. is a phenom superstar. Yeah. Oh my God, Darius Acuff is a dog. Adrian Bontes has been talked about all year. I believe that he has top 10 player in the world potential with just his drive, his work ethic, his motor jumps off the screen. Yeah. Darren Peterson, I believe if he hasn't been healthy all year, it's been obvious. I believe if he gets in the right system, he has best player in the world potential. I believe that is how good he is as a 2-guard, the way he's able to score the ball, his elevation, the way he's able to move off the ball.
Right.
People are talking about his playmaking, but like it's okay if a young kid can't play make because you can grow into that. You can grow into making the right reads, especially in the NBA. It's so much easier to make reads in the NBA because everybody damn near playing the same. So once he gets in a rhythm and gets the ball in his hands a lot more, you're going to see a difference in that Kansas system, which a lot of people are talking about. This is experts. I'm reading. I'm not just coming in here acting like I don't watch 25 Kansas games. I'm being honest. From the experts and what I watched the last 7 Kansas games, every game in the tournament, at like the last couple games of the season and every game in the tournament and then the 2 March Madness games. So I've been watching for about a month and a half, and what I've noticed is he don't have the ball stick a lot in that system. It's a consistent move. You can't even damn near tell who the point guard is half the time because of how quickly they're moving the ball. They get the ball in the post a lot. They run a lot of pin downs, a lot of screens, a lot of flares, and things of that nature. So he's not really getting in his, 4 down, clear out, let me get it back, let me get a high pick and roll, let me get it again. So it's a lot of moving quick, and the fact that he can score in that way just shows you his level of
that's a fact.
Microwave and be able to hit it. So I love Darren Peterson, and then Darius Acuff, Allen Iverson.
That's a fact. We need to protect Darren Acuff for when they find out he's from the trenches. I think Stunner said that. I'm pretty sure Stunner said that. I want to give him credit. But, we're going to have to protect him. Kind of like we did with Ant for a little bit. Get him a little train before we start asking him crazy questions.
For sure. Vicious show, bro. They asked Ant what he thought about the shit going on in Minnesota. He was like, man, I can't call it.
Shit, can't call it. He don't know what you talking about. Ain't got no clue, bro.
Oh, man.
That shit's so funny. Please stop asking athletes who work out 10 hours a day to, help you in real life. Like, Ant has no clue what's going on.
And, Ant is so far away from reality. Ant makes $45 million a year, Mel. He's not going to know.
Oh, no, 90. Adidas.
Oh, no. Look, he's not living in the same planet as a lot of us, bro. It's okay. And it's okay, bro. You got to give some people grace, bro. Everybody not going to be activists.
So, I want to shout out real journalists because, you got in your car, drove all the way to the Timberwolves Stadium. He was like, I'm going to ask Ant Edwards this political question. and he was like, hey, what you think? Can't call it. I don't even fucking know.
Praise dog, man. Don't even know who he praying to. Just praying,
he's playing for everybody involved, man. Yeah, no. Shout out y'all niggas, man.
But speaking of the NBA, bro, we are in the best time of the year. Playoffs. The playoffs are about 3 weeks away. Yep. Every team has between 11 and about 15 games left. Yep. So we're in the prime. And there's this guy that goes by the name of Luka the Don.
Yeah.
And he has been on a fucking heater. Over the last 9 games, Luka's averaging 39 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. He has been on a fucking heater. Excuse my language. I try not to cuss in the sports sector because they're professional. Sorry, but I just had to show you how crazy.
I feel like it's not even a regular heater. It's a fucking heater,
bro. So, your reaction. Let's start there.
First of all, Luka. If you have not been actively watching basketball or actively just watching these Luka games that we're going to talk about, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, stop what you're doing, go on YouTube and just look at his highlights from the last month. Yeah. And Luka highlights and watching what he's been doing in the last month, especially for someone like me who's always been a huge Luka guy, he's still in there, bro. Yeah. Y'all cannot lie to me. SGA hasn't had in a historic last year and a half. Yeah. Not an amazing, not a good, not a great, a historic top 5 at his position ever after this is all said and done type of run. I remember who was the last person to send that team home. And Kyrie had averaged 15 points a game that series. It wasn't a dynamic duo. It was not. Luka Doncic is one of, if not the best player on earth. That Lakers team, which was not built for Luka, not built to compete right away, Luka kind of fell in their lap. It's like, if they offer you Luka, you're not going to say no. Even if we got to pay Austin Reeves, even if we got LeBron, even if we got 8 point guards, you got to take Luka and just figure it out down the road. But 1, Luka's skinny right now. Yes. And 2, Luka is at worst one of the 3 or 4, 5 most tweakers in the NBA. And I feel like that is a weird word to apply to it if you haven't hooped or if you don't follow sports closely. So what I want to say is, a way to translate that is Luka is box office. Yeah. Word to Stephen A. Smith. Yeah. Luka is he's on a heater, get to your TV type shit. Yeah. And he has been playing at this level for 6, 7, 8, 9 games, like you mentioned. I don't want to speculate on his personal life, but that has been reported. And as a lot of real
bitches come and go, work on my free throws.
Hey, my nigga was, listen, and that's the thing, because my nigga was sad for a couple of days, like visibly sad for a couple. Niggas like, what's wrong with like
he was good.
Visibly fucked up a couple of days. That nigga locked in. Madden Klein, followed back. Luka remembered he's $100 million a year living in LA. So like Bron probably talked to that nigga. Like great mentor moment for Bron if that actually happened. Ever since then, he has looked like probably the best player on earth.
Okay, so my next question. Well, actually, I do want to respond to a few things very fast. One, I believe that SGA is not the player that he was in 23-24. I don't think that series has any weighing on this. And SGA outplayed Luka in that series. He averaged more points, shot more efficiently from the field, had a better fourth quarter in every series every game than him, except for the two games they won. So SGA did outplay him in that series. OKC was not good enough as a team. Chet was still very young. Jalen Williams was still, that was when we were still asking, can Jalen Williams be the second best player? That was a question last year, then he proved he could. So I do want to make room and say SGA did outplay Luka in the last series they played. It was very close. They was both averaging 30, but OKC had Luka frustrated. Let me say Lou Dort. Yeah. Lou Dort had Luka frustrated in his percentage in that bat. His efficiency, his turnovers in the series were very poor, a very poor assist-to-turnover ratio. So I do want you guys to remember that did happen. The best player in the world conversation for me is a 3-man race right now between Luka, Jokic, and SGA. Cade and Anthony Edwards are knocking on the door. Anthony Edwards this playoff, if they beat the Lakers 2 years in a row, he's at that table. I throw people at that table early because I want y'all to start knowing who's coming at that table. Cade, I started talking about early last year. This year, I told y'all he was going to be a top 7 player by the end of the year. That's exactly what we're looking at.
Can I interest you in the alien?
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely just forgot about that. That's not an on-purpose thing. I genuinely forgot about Vic. Vic is at that table, best player in the world, number 4. My apologies. Absolutely. Yes, you can. So, and Cade are knocking at that door at 5 and 6, and Giannis is not in this conversation for me. Giannis ain't been out the first round in the playoffs in 6 years. The last time Giannis was out the first round in the playoff, HOV hadn't performed in 7 years. Now it's been 10. So
Giannis lost to the AC. Nigga, like for me, that's like niggas be like, so would it be better if he lost games and he was the 5th seed? Yes.
Literally yes.
Yes, bro.
Yes. So that is where I am on Luka. Yeah. You hit everything about how amazing Luka is. So let's jump into the season and discuss the Lakers as a whole. Facts. Now. The Lakers right now are 3rd in the West behind OKC and the Spurs. Yeah. The Lakers right now are. They can't catch the Spurs. They can't catch OKC. So at worst, they'll be 3. Yeah. I don't think Houston will catch them, but they can, and they could drop to as low as 6. I don't think they will. I think they'll stay at 3. With their first-round matchup more than likely being Minnesota and Denver, their second-round matchup being San Antonio if they get out of the first round, what chances are you giving the Lakers to get to the finals?
Less, like negative 50%. Like I could not get them.
Okay.
Like I think it's crazy. I just spoke glowingly about Luka. I think Luka is one of the best playoff performers I've ever watched.
Okay.
Literally, genuinely, like if you gun to my head, 5 best playoff performers, he's on that list with Bron, Kobe. Like niggas I saw destroy franchises. Niggas that moved families. Like we watched that nigga move Chris Paul family. Like Chris Paul, Cameron Johnson, DeAndre Ayton, all their families in different places because Luka outscored them in Game 7 in their court. Like I have the utmost
crazy,
respect.
dog.
I could not have more respect for Luka in the playoffs. Could they beat Minnesota? I think so because of the Rudy Gobert factor, just because it's such a bad matchup for Rudy Gobert in that team. Could Minnesota beat them? Absolutely. I don't know if they'd be a favorite in that series just because I don't think they're as good as their seeding will end them up.
Oh.
I think Minnesota could easily beat them in that series.
Okay.
But like if they were to win that series, it would take a superhuman effort from Luka because I generally believe the Timberwolves are just a better team. Yeah. Just roster-wise than Lakers. If they get to the second round versus San Antonio, they're going to get swept. That is the worst possible matchup for them because Luka specializes in switch hunting attacking the rim, creating opportunities for other people. Everyone on the Spurs is 6'6".
Yes.
And if you get downhill, like I watched Giannis make DeAndre Ayton not look at the rim. He's not attacking the basket Wemby down there. Like, there is no possible way they get through the Spurs. Mm-hmm. Could they get through the Lake? Could they get through the Nuggets / Timberwolves? Possibly, but that's the end of the road. That's the end of the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did not know you were going to say that. I was actually surprised by that answer. Yeah. So, I am at they do have a top 5 player with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Well, they do have I said that fast, so that was supposed to be too. Well, they do have a top 5 player.
Yep.
That's where I'm at with the Lakers.
And LeBron.
I didn't even mention him. So, yeah, they have LeBron James, too, by the way. So, that is my concern, bro, is I don't know if they can beat Minnesota. I don't know if I would pick them in a series against Minnesota.
Right.
Anthony Edwards is the 3rd leading scorer in the NBA. Yeah. Anthony Edwards has been one of the 5 best players in the NBA all season.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards has been one of the 3 best players in the 4th quarter all season.
Playoff dog.
And Anthony Edwards' mid-range has come so far that he is going to be unstoppable come playoff time. And the Lakers don't have a good defense to begin with.
Nope.
And the thing is, the Lakers have had the same problem for 4 years, and we have been saying it. Their best defensive lineup can't shoot. Their best offensive lineup can't play defense.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
They have really good player hope for them. They don't have a good team, but they have a really great player in LeBron James. So I have hope for them that they can beat Minnesota just in a 6-7 game series off of the sheer brilliance of Luka and the Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle problem in Minnesota. Right. Is that a problem or is that a plus? That's the question, because it goes either way with them at about half and half. Yeah. My next team we get to is the Spurs. That's what I asked you about next. Yeah. I think they can beat San Antonio.
Really?
Yeah. The sweep isn't happening with San Antonio. I don't think the sweep can happen because I think they're too inexperienced. And I think Luka's too good. I have too much respect for Luka to say he'll ever get swept.
I like that.
He's just good enough to go score 45 and win a game in LA by himself.
That's true.
So even if it's 5, I won't see them getting swept. But the lack of experience, bro, I can't ever ignore that. You're right about Vic. You're right about the switch hunting, how they're going to try to play them. Right. Everything you said is correct, but you still got to rely on second-year Stephon Castle. Yeah. You still got to rely on rookie Dylan Harper and rookie Carter Bryant. And you still got to rely on a De'Aaron Fox that isn't totally proven in the playoffs. This is going to be Vic's first run in the playoffs. So there's a lot of – this is going to be the Spurs' coach first real playoff run.
Shout out Ms. Johnson.
And J.J. Redick has been cooking with his adjustments, the way he's adjusted the defense, the out-of-bounds plays, the end of time, the end of quarter plays. Everything from J.J. has improved over the last 2 years, along with the San Antonio Spurs. I am aware of that. I'm aware that in the timeline, the San Antonio Spurs are further along than they're supposed to be. I'm aware of all of that. But that is the exact reason I'm saying I do believe the Lakers can. Can, not will, can beat them. So I give the Lakers. Nick Wright does a title pie. Fuck with that. I fuck with that. If I was doing a title pie for just the Western Conference, so just to get to the finals, it would go 25% OKC, 15%. Oh, I said that way wrong because I was trying to do everybody. So 50% OKC. Excuse me. Okay. 25%. 25% San Antonio. Yeah. That leaves, that's 75. 20% Lakers, and then 5% the field.
I like that.
That is how it would go. So I give them a very, very slight chance. And if they get there, they win. No one in the East beats them.
No, if they get through the West, they're not losing.
No.
You can't.
They're not losing. Yeah. They're not losing. So that is what I'll say.
I like that. Let me ask you 2 questions. Because it's funny. I think they would have a better chance of beating OKC than the Spurs.
Okay.
I think Braun as the role they have him in now, kind of like the super Julius Randle role.
Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. I feel like the Lakers' physicality can give Chet some trouble.
Yeah.
And J-Dub's not – we don't know what – J-Dub's about to come back. Shout out J-Dub for getting healthy. But we don't know what he's looked like all year. When he has been there, they've been terrible. And I feel like that the SGA-Luka matchup, I feel like those teams are more similar than the Spurs would be in a way.
Okay.
Because when I feel like Luka and SGA can look at it as they're gonna measure their performance based on the other guy in a way.
Yeah.
Like Luka is gonna try to cancel SGA. SGA is gonna try to cancel out Luka.
Yeah.
But with the Spurs, I feel like so much of what would happen would not be through just one person. It's a lot easier for me to see it working in the playoffs, as opposed if we had been like, yo, Vic, you got to be 27 tonight.
Yeah.
And I think and I'll say this now, whatever today's date is, I don't know, March 23rd? Yeah.
23rd,
Yeah.
sorry. Living in the future.
The Spurs season and the entire NBA season is going to come down to De'Aaron Fox, I feel like.
I'm not mad at that.
I feel like the entire NBA season, because I am, and you were a part of this group of Warriors fans who watched every dribble of that Kings-Warriors series.
Yes.
Where Steph had to score 50 points in Game 7 to beat them.
Yeah.
When De'Aaron Fox broke his hand. And I remember how I'm watching this shit like, is De'Aaron Fox the top point guard in the league?
Yes.
Like, De'Aaron Fox is dueling Steph Curry 30 a night.
Yes.
If playoff De'Aaron Fox is a thing, and him and Harrison Barnes are going to be the veterans that are going to kind of lead this team instead of young Wemby leading the team, the Spurs are way scarier in my opinion.
I'm not mad at that, bro. I completely agree. I completely agree with that. I disagree with the fact that they have an easier time beating OKC than San Antonio. One, because of the experience.
Yeah.
Two, because of SGA in the fourth quarter predominantly, not anything else. Just him in the fourth quarter he's so dynamic. He's so hard to stop. And they just don't have a perimeter defender. Marcus Smart's too small. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah. Jared Vanderbilt's too slow.
I will say, it's crazy. I will say for both OKC and San Antonio, I give them like a 1% chance combined. I am not high on the Lakers. I think for them to be OKC.
Oh, you're talking about the Lakers?
Yeah, the Lakers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying if the Lakers beat OKC or San Antonio, it would be viewed for me as like damn near a miracle.
Okay, so 1.5 for the OKC and 1 for the Spurs. Okay,
that's a fact. Yeah.
Feel you.
Yeah,
all right, then. So we about on the same page on the Lakers. I like them, and honestly, for basketball, I love LeBron. I told you we got grown, and I don't really give a fuck about the GOAT debate no more. Like Kobe might go forever. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
So like
once he didn't get 5 rings, that kind of left it alone.
Yeah. So when it's like, bro, if you get your 5th ring and you're 21 and Luka the best player, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, facts.
So I would like to see Lakers in the finals. I would love to see a Lakers finals. Jason Tatum come back. I would love to see all of that. Yeah. But I just don't think we are this year. I don't think we are this year.
I ain't gonna lie, I will say, as much as I just said, I wouldn't care if them niggas got a ring. If we got a month of prime, Bron, and they win the championship.
If Bron got to the finals and averaged 38 and 9 and won Finals MVP, I would come in here in some LeBron shoes, a headband,
GOAT
a
debate
sleeve.
Would be over.
Everything would be over. It would be
in like Tiger Woods conversation.
Yes,
he'd
bro.
be like Usain Bolt.
Yes, bro. Yes, exactly.
He would jump Michael Jordan so far.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he would go to who's just the best athlete ever?
That's right. He retired right after
type shit.
He retired that game.
Bro. Fuck a farewell, nigga. Come to my house.
Yeah.
But
that's why I love the NBA. If I was like, in this, just walk with me, fans. In this moment, like. The Lakers are up 3-2 on the Celtics. You know Ramona Shelburne starting her morning like, sources say it's maybe LeBron's last game. Yo, trust me, nigga, that shit is gonna he gonna turn that shit into the most watched basketball game you've ever seen.
You ain't lying, twin. You ain't lying. But on the other hand, jumping into some just quick hitter basketball before we get out of here. Boston Celtics, man.
Yes.
Are you with me that they're coming out the East? You said Detroit last time we spoke last week.
I was a little worried when Cade broke his lung or whatever the fuck they said.
Collapsed lung. He said they'll be back. He'll be back for the season.
They said it wasn't like the super bad collapsed lung, which makes sense because he's like a superhuman. I have to remember that when I was telling my mom this, I had to remind her that like these are the best athletes in the world. And she was asking me how Jason Tatum was playing. I was like, well, he had the best medical care, but he's also like 1% of 1% of 1%.
Yes,
his body just works differently.
Yes, literally.
So I'm sure what happened to Cade Cunningham would put me in the hospital for like 12 weeks.
Yes,
he'll be back in a couple weeks. So I am rolling with the Pistons still.
Okay, cool. I am with the Celtics. The Jason Tatum problem is not a problem, bro. They're just figuring it out, and he's still getting his legs under him. If you watch Jason Tatum shoot some layups, you can tell he ain't played like NBA basketball in so long. He's not he's jumping too far out. Yeah. His touch ain't where it's supposed to be. Yeah. He got 12 games to get it right. I give him about 17 because that first round series ain't gonna matter for him anyway. So
that's the best roster in the East.
Yeah.
That's the quiet part out loud that nobody wants to say. That Celtics roster is the best roster in the East.
If Jason Tatum didn't come back, they probably still get to the conference finals.
Easy.
That's how good that
literally. They've added a couple great young players. They got that Mexican nigga who playing crazy. Like they are a really good team top to bottom. But I will ask, what seed are the Hornets? What seed? I'm sure they're still
the Hornets are still in the play-in. So the East has been balling. Everybody in the East has picked up their game. The East had the Hawks won 9 straight games and were still the 9th seed. So they finally jumped up to 6 after a few losses. But Charlotte is at 10 right now, 37-34. The 2.5 games separates the 5th and the 10th seed in the East.
Let me ask you something.
That's how crazy it is.
Okay, all right. I just gathered that together to make sure I wanted to say what I want to say. I think the Hornets have a better chance of making the finals than the Lakers.
Let's see. Okay,
if the Hornets can get to
they get in the play-in. All right.
Out of the play-in with I feel like the East is so wide open right now. And as much as I am sold on the Pistons, it's more so I'm sold on Cade Cunningham or Sarge Thompson. There's core group of guys, but we don't know if this version of the Pistons can win.
I say no on that because I don't think they could beat Detroit, which is where they would have to go because they're the 10th seed, so they can only get the 8th seed. I don't think they could beat Detroit being a home because of the physicality. I do not think they're ready for the physicality of a playoff series. Colin Knippel can shoot the ball, but can you shoot the ball in the playoffs when you in game 100, you don't play more basketball than you ever play, you're in environments you've never played in before, as in playoff environments, playoff crowds, NBA crowds. Games that matter differently. The Arsar Thompson you going to get chasing off that screen is not the Arsar Thompson you got in Game 47 on ESPN, bro. Yeah. So that is why I'm completely out on that. And they don't have a Luka Doncic and LeBron.
I will say I agree with that. For this to happen, Brandon Miller has to be their best/second best player. I think Brandon Miller has the ceiling to change the ceiling for the Hornets, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If Khan is going to be their 3rd, 4th best player, I like their chances way, way more.
Okay.
And that's kind of what I'm leaning because Brandon does have the experience over him, and B Mill has been just tweaking.
He's very good. Yeah. He's very good. So, that team I love. I do believe they're on the Detroit Pistons path where this year is to play in. Right. Next year it's the 5th or 6th seed and maybe a playoff win or a 7-game series with a good team. And the year after that, they'll be real contenders and be talked about at the beginning of the season. Yeah. So I think they're on the right track. I believe LaMelo's only going to get better and more mature. Remember, LaMelo's only 24 years old. He's still very young. Colin Knippel's 20. Brandon Miller's 23. They have a very young core, so they shouldn't be in the finals, bro. Facts. The fact that you're even able to say that and then now sound ridiculous should show you the trajectory they're on right now.
That's a fact, and they're super hot.
Yeah, so
hot as fish grease right now.
So that is amazing. Let's see. Atlanta Hawks, I just want to give a shout-out to Jalen Johnson, them trading Trae Young. I think that deal worked out for both of them. Yeah. Jalen Johnson has top 10 player in the world potential. He can carry the Hawks to the finals if they build the right team around him. They have the Pelicans pick this year. Yeah. If they are able to get a top 7 draft pick and snag Caleb Wilson, not Caleb Wilson because he plays power forward, but if they're able to snag a Cuff, Peterson, Kingston Flemings, any of those 3, they're on the same trajectory as the Hornets with Kuminga being able to be your slasher if he's able to rise to his potential, Jalen Johnson being who I think he is. My hope would be my first hope is Peterson, but you're going to have a top 2 pick for that. So just more realistic a Cuff. But having a Cuff to be your guy and run that show, high assist, low turnover guy, can shoot the 3 ball, explosive. Yeah. Their team is bigger now, so you can build a defense around him because he's a smaller guard. But I love where the Hawks are going. All right. Let's see.
Did you watch Invincible?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm on the 2nd episode.
Okay. Are you done with it or are you in the middle of it?
I'm almost at the end of the 2nd.
Okay, in the middle of the 2nd episode. I won't say anything then because I don't know what I'll end up spoiling. So but Invincible's so good, bro. Invincible's so good. So Paradise is back. I've been watching that. Fuck with Paradise.
Spider-Man back. Spider-Man update. Have we?
So I was gonna end the show with that. Ladies and gentlemen, Spider-Man is back on my console. It is time to get ready for July.
Let's go.
So when I cannot go to bed, I will be in here for saving New York, gang.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I am. I'm so ready, bro.
I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. So I cannot believe we did what we did on Patreon last week. I still think about it like, damn, I hope the host didn't see that. But dog, like that shit is so it's so fun to like that you're able to just have that like kid like joy still about certain shit because it's just like it's no other way to feel about this but kiddish. Like Spider-Man just doing some cool shit, bro. Like
that's Spider-Man.
That's fucking Spider-Man, gang. Yeah. What a fucking aura
having.
Shout
out to the kids growing up today. They got like TikToks and all the cool edits they got now, bro.
Did you see that Simmers edit with Brain? That was crazy, dog. Yeah. Them TikTok niggas be talented as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So this has been everything. Oh, did you watch the flag football? That goat still got it.
I'm so glad you just said this because I would have completely forgot to talk about this. Couple things from the flag football shit.
I have one that I want to say before you say anything. Go ahead. Tom Brady's better than Joe Burrow. My hands up. I said it. Tom Brady's better than Joe Burrow football. Right now, today, I would take Tom Brady over Joe Burrow. I wouldn't give a fuck. If the Bengals win 9 games this year, Tom Brady would have won 11.
Yo, my goat, like you could see, like he just want to be out there so bad, bro. Like he just. Like that shit is
eating him alive.
He just want to go back so bad, bro. Also, both of our goats still got it. Shout out Odell, man. Shout out Odell, still got it.
Shout out, bro. Is he the best football player ever, gang? Remember how we used to talk about Alvin Kamara, bro?
Yeah. He's the best wide receiver I've ever seen. He's the best wide receiver I've ever seen. He still got it. But I did want to bring this up just because I'm super glad we got a platform, bro. I want to clap it up for HOV, man. I just want to. Yo, listen, I love some Kai Cenat. I love, shout out to the streamers, bro. HOV might make me start watching his streams. Like, I want to watch more Speed streams. Like, I be seeing the Speed clips, and Speed is fucking hilarious. But Speed genuinely, like, backpedaling and flipping his hips with DeVonta Smith is the funniest.
Yo.
He raked the arm through.
Twin. Did you see the other one that he broke up?
Yeah.
When they called a pass?
Yeah, he raked the arm through.
Yo! What is wrong with this nigga, bro?
Like, Speed is genuinely, like, one of the best athletes
on the planet.
Like, one of the best athletes I've ever seen, bro. Like,
yeah, dog.
I love Speed, bro. Speed is so, like, Speed is legit. Man press, like.
I endorse this message.
Like,
I endorse this message.
Yo, he's really on, like, he look like Christian is,
bruh.
Locking up. Like,
bruh.
Yo, I love Speed,
I love Speed, bro. But yeah, bro, Tom Brady, bro. Yeah. Dog, he's just different, bro. That ball came out his hand that first time, like,
oh yeah, wow. That zip on that,
like, wow, bro.
Yeah, it's still high back pylon. He still got back. He still got back. Nigga dodging the blitzer in flag football, like
bro, like the nigga's a sicko, bro. He's a sicko.
Bro, that nigga's that
footwork on point, everything turned his shoulders, got his feet square. Oh my god.
AFC Championship feel like Josh Allen and Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, nigga. Are you crazy, dog? Are you fucking crazy, dog? The fuck, boy?
Tom Brady at 50 right now. Like
Tom Brady is him, boy. That is a different nigga, boy.
This is a great way to close it because I saw an article. I hate when I see an article and I'll be like, I just know you a nerd. I just like, you a lame nigga for this. It was like flag football game stirs controversy. Should we send NFL athletes or flag football pros? Do you think we should send like the NFL athletes?
Okay, this is a good ending to this show, man. So unequivocally, unapologetically, emphatically, yes. What is wrong with y'all? I don't care what you watch Sunday, guys. I don't care what you watch Sunday, guys. You not gonna tell me Lil Tink Tink is gonna be more impactful on the field than Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson. You're not just gonna convince me of that. You not going to ever convince me of that. I don't know if you saw DeAndre Hopkins' touchdown or Devontae Smith's touchdown or Odell Beckham's touchdown, but these are freak athletes, bro. They don't know how to play flag football.
Yeah.
I need y'all to understand that.
They don't know the rules.
They had no idea that them niggas was going to be out there doing the shit they was doing.
Yeah.
The Team USA gave every possible effort they had out there. And the NFL players was out there to get off aura and then Odell to show he dyed his hair again.
Yeah. Literally.
So please understand that they did not know what was going on.
Yeah.
They figured out what was going on, and the next game they lost by a touchdown.
Right.
If they played next weekend with the full week of practice, they would smoke them.
Yeah.
So if you're going to give NFL football players 3.5, 4 months, 5 months to prepare for the Olympics.
Yeah.
And they have all of the rules. They can scheme all of the plays with all of the best athletes. And we can have plays where we have Tyreek Hill and Saquon Barkley playing quarterback with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase out wide. Yeah. And we have Christian Gonzalez and Pat Surtain and Fred Warner and Kyle Hamilton on the field. Yeah. Please shut the fuck up, guys. Yeah. Please stop that.
That shit had me genuinely heated because attached was a video of this nigga, like, with respect to the flag football team of the USA, because I'm a Patriot. So, listen, you're a USA guy. Listen, this is with the utmost love.
All due respect.
It's nothing but USA here.
It's
nothing but USA here. We're not saying y'all don't deserve to be great flag, not taking nothing away from you. But it was like a clip of the nigga, like, doing the flag football slide. And it was like, yeah, this is an example of why it would be tough. If I sat down Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson, I was like, y'all going to play quarterback today in this flag football game. And like the flag football team was doing, they're going to throw the ball back and forth across the field. Do you think you're catching them? Like, if we teach these niggas how to play, y'all stand no fucking chance, bro. Like,
bro, what was tripping me out is they was like, the NFL players that was playing with Terrence Crawford, I Show Speed, and Logan Paul can't play in the NFL flag football. Like, they weren't taking this shit seriously, dog. Please, bro. Yeah. Please, dog. No, they was slightly taking it seriously. They were trying to get an advantage. Yeah. Sure, they wanted to win their competitors. They were a little frustrated, yes. Right. Rob Gronkowski was playing, dog. Yeah. And Tom Brady was playing, dog.
Rob was hooping.
Like, please, bro, please. No. Send the NFL players. If they want one of the little tink motherfuckers out there, then send two of them. Send two of them. Sure, they fast.
Let them niggas play special teams.
Let them play special teams or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But, dog, no, the team should have, if it's 15 people on the roster, it should be 12 NFL players.
You know what this is what I propose. And the NFL and Roger Goodell have ears everywhere. Probably friends of the show. So they may even take this idea. If y'all do, cool, shoot me some bread or subscribe, shout us out. I don't care what happens. Just give me a nod that y'all do it. It should be, okay, so it's next Olympics. The NFL season ends February. Mm-hmm. Once the Pro Bowl voting is done, you should take the niggas who are going to do the Olympics. You don't got to do the Pro Bowl. If you're not in the Super Bowl, of course, it doesn't matter. Now you have all this time to prepare. Do a training camp, hard knock style, and invite them flag football niggas. And give them the opportunity to be the best player. Like, if we do a training camp for let's say we do 4 weeks, and the NFL players get there a little early, they get to learn the game, and they get to go out there and compete. If you think you can go out there and grab Jahmyr Gibbs' flag, go do it on hard knock. Like, go have the opportunity to play as a flag football player, but, like, these are just the best athletes of the best athletes of the best athletes.
Odell made 2 grown men look like boys.
Kids. Like, this is old Odell. This is Odell who cannot play in the NFL anymore.
Like, please, y'all. Stop it.
Only nigga who, genuinely, the only nigga out there who looked sorry to say, was Joe Burrow.
Trash ass nigga.
And Jalen Hurts. Oh my God, I almost forgot about you.
I was trying to ignore it.
I ain't gonna lie, getting sacked by Logan Paul is fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, fuck Nelson,
dude. All right, man. Yeah. Episode 154 is in the books, man. That was a lot of fun. A lot of different topics, man. This is what we do. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe to the Patreon. This is episode 154. That is Ish. I am Rock. That is Ish. In a world full of hate, let your light be love. In the industry full of copycats, we have some one-on-ones. Y'all have a great week, and we'll see you next